answer from all this trading. Colonizations was the masturbating, all in titanium and steel. I forgot to eat a meal. Got up all these fruits and veggies, stuck in my ship like every space wedgie. Colonize my goddamn life, it's an obsession. I need a massage full attention. David rather made me do it. Now I have to go pursue it. An architect is such a good taste. Fill the stars with my bio waste. Colonize me, daddy bravin'. Give my ass an education. I'll put my NRX inside the jukebox, cause this colonization shit rocks.
Commander Dangus is online.
Call me the Beagle Point. Colonize or disappoint. Make the stars full of food. That would be so super dupe. My answer from all this trading. Colonizations was the masturbating, all in titanium and steel. I forgot to eat a meal.
Okay, enough of this countdown nonsense. Slip of the tongue there. Hey, sorry you caught me in the middle of my colonization. Yeah, I'm just out here, you know, doing this thing. remember not knowing about CMM composites or caring about them at all? Yeah, those were the days. But yes, we are here live on the Dangus in space. Look at that beautifully dark planet there. We are continuing the journey of colonization, and I gotta tell you, the last system, I put up one of them 4 truss rod orbises. I'll show you guys later. Oh, there you go. You got a lot later there. What's up with the lighting sometimes? But yeah, after doing a 4 truss orbis station, these outposts, they're easy. When you have to haul an entire fleet carrier load for like one thing like aluminum, it's like, yeah, okay. You can set up an outpost in a day, but these orbises take a while. I still have not done a tier 3, and I'm scared. But also the auto dock has been a great save.
Just so you know, your pad number is 7. I just wanted to make sure you didn't pad block someone else.
I'm going to show there's
then I'd be able to legally kill you.
Interesting, something maybe not quite lantern light levels of interesting, but something I saw on Reddit that I want to go check out later. I'll see if I can finish off at least, you know, a good chunk of this station, if not get it online. But the last station, or the last place that I was, hopefully auto dock works while I'm doing this. Where the heck was it? Oh yeah, this one. See, we got a little cluster here. We got Valor's got a system over here. Phil Barnes has got a system, and I got 2 here. But this last system that I did, it's quite the looker. It's quite a nice little ditty of a system here. And I've got Spatula City, which is a 4-pronged thingy. And then we're starting to work on some ground bases. We're going to get some orbital facilities up. And then eventually I'm going to put a nice asteroid base in this beauty of a white gas giant. Although I might take a look at some of the other competitors. This is a cool little world, by the way, with a ring, but you can actually build bases on it. So I built a base with a very nice view of the rings, and I'm really enjoying the ground placements and the stuff that we can do there.
We have
like,
docked
honestly,
that system colonization.
It's like I love it. Like, don't get me wrong, it's weird because it's like this ain't my favorite gameplay. Like literally, dock, go here, back, forth, rinse, repeat, commodities. But it's just so good. It's so good and yet so horrible. I've been talking a lot lately where I'm like, I feel like they should have put a limit, or maybe they should eventually consider the idea of a limit. Like, I don't know, maybe you get like everyone has a currency of how many claims they can do per month, and it's like 1. You know what I mean? That would make, like, if they increase the jump range or the like colonization range to like 50 light years, and you can only do 1 system a month, we'd get a lot more built-up systems. We'd be a lot more choosy about what we colonize. Like, one thing that I think about is just like, man, like, when you go through the bubble now, you're not going to come across those stars that have, you know, nothing in it. I mean, even with, like, you know, it's just like one lonely little star, there's going to be an outpost there because someone's going to want it, right? So it's like, you know, there goes empty space. Like, the bubble's packing in. Spatula say, what better way to say I love you than a spatula from Spatula City? Exactly. It had to happen. It had to exist. Now, one thing I noticed is like, and obviously, like, this new one is. Oh, let me done. Okay, let me start the docking process, because actually, you get used to auto dock, and then sometimes you forget to throttle. And yesterday, I came kind of back to my computer to find myself at 4% hull, smacking into the. I just managed to save it at the last second. Avoid a rebuy. Like, no results found, right? Oh. The other station that I put up, it's still not showing up. So I wonder if, like, I know there's also like a place called Pigeon. Pigeon something or other that I kept using. It's like all the player colonized systems are not showing up in the search bar. But man, look at the bubble now. You want to get something in your soul? Sorry, it's gone. Yes, lose you lose. I didn't really care about that, to be honest. It's like, yeah, there's still a few like systems here or there in the bubble, but you really want a brown dwarf star that's got probably nothing there? I mean, believe me, if these haven't been colonized, they've been not colonized for a reason. Why did the music cut out? Okay, because I docked, thank God. Okay.
They're going to talk about that dock for generations.
Alright, let's see here. What else do we need? Oh yeah, more CMMs. Oh God. The journey continues. You'd think at this point it would be really nice if, like, you know, when you're loading the carrier and you're going to commodities markets and the numbers move really quickly. Yeah, that's still not the case for getting things off the carrier. This is the part that takes a long time. Watching the number go up. This is half of colonization. It's like people complained for years the game was boring because of the Super Cruise. Now they have SEO and make it exciting. And I wonder if, like, you know, in a couple of years' time, they'll have figured out a way to make moving units a little more like, you don't have to make it fun, just make it less painful. Like, you know what would be nice is like those little like arrows, like, you know, just fill the hole with this thing. But yeah, I gotta target my thing. I was like not using the docking computer, and I swapped it to the docking computer. That.
If I leave here tomorrow, will you still remember me?
Are they talking? People saying free bird to me. Oh my God. Okay. Let's go. Thankfully, I got a good parking spot here where it's not too far away. When I was loading up my carrier, I was on the other side of the planet from the station, so I kind of had to super cruise around the planet each time. And honestly, it kind of made it fun. Panther Clipper's your answer. Well, I mean, I'm very curious how the Panther Clipper would work, right? Like, again, is it just going to be like a Type 9 but just bigger? Or would it be like, I think I talked about this a little bit on last stream, where I'm like, it would be cool if it was like, you added to your fleet carrier a floating dock, right? So maybe something that would stick out the side of your fleet carrier that only could be docked by extra large ships, aka Panther Clippers. And if the Panther Clipper was like, yeah, it's like really more like an attachment to your fleet carrier. And it's like, okay, well, you could then unattach
Commander
from your fleet
is
carrier.
online.
And then you know how they have those, like, when you go to a system that is a carrier vendor, and there's like those fleet carrier docks. If they started implementing those, like, you know, maybe the Panther Clipper can't dock anywhere in the galaxy, but at, you know, key stations it can go dock. I think that would be a cool way to do it, to make it different. Like, I still want it to be flyable. Like, you still should be able to go, like, mining in a Panther Clipper.
Set her down
But,
on
like,
landing pad 6.
I want it to be so
Commander.
big that it can't dock and have like 2,000 cargo space, like something crazy. Or trade limpets. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Yeah, maybe if it was a case where like you could approach the station and then just like, you know, basically do like a buy order, and then giant sized limpets start coming up to your ship. I mean, that would be neat. But definitely, like, for me, like the Panther Clipper, for it to be like cool, it's got to be like different. You know what I mean? It can't just be like a big ship. It's got to be like, you know what I mean? Like, because the hype demands it. We've been waiting for the Panther Clipper for 10 years, damn it. It's got to be like, it's got to come out and you're like, whoa. It doesn't make sense that the players are dreaming about the Panther Clipper from the Frontier Elite 2 era, even though most didn't play Elite 2. We know from the concept artist. Oh, that's right, there was concept art. That's right. I played a little bit of Elite 2. That was the Frontier First Encounters. Like, that was the only Elite game that I played back in the day. I didn't know about the original Elite until this
We
one
have
came out,
docked at
really.
system colonization
And I
ship.
played, like, First Encounters. Like, I have a memory of playing it, but I didn't know what it was. It didn't have any importance to me, so it just kind of, like, you just kind of did it. Okay, so it's starting to get reasonable. The steel and titanium are where we always get to, and then
Great
it's
to
like...
have you with us, Commander Espatula 007. Please enjoy priority booking at our luxury accommodations with spacious suites and personalized concierge services.
Getting personalized ads here. Frontier First Encounters is Elite 3. Oh, is it? It's like I remember it was color. I remember it had color, and I remember you started on a planet's surface. And it was like Lave or something. And then the first thing you had to do was figure out how to take off. And then once you got past that initial confusion, you basically go, well, where's the plot? And then you're like, oh god, what am I supposed to do? And you dig around for a bit, and then I don't think I played that far into it. I played further into the game that I really kind of got me into the space genre and just sort of really it is very Elite-like was Privateer, which I think was the Chris Roberts, you know, version of Elite kind of thing. And with Privateer, what I remember was like, yeah, it was a similar sort of thing where you're just, you know, you got your local space news and you're just doing jobs from the job board trying to get money. But then you had sort of this like plot where you're like, you have to go to like New Detroit or something like that. I think it was called New Detroit. And then once you like started doing that, there actually was kind of a plot that emerged from it. I never got through it, but I remember that just being a really cool thing. I love the idea. I would love to see that more in Elite, where just like, you know, hey, if you go to this certain system, or if you get these like tip-off messages, like they don't lead to like missions that are just like anything you can get on the mission board. I would want to see like, yo, give me like some cool curated story missions, right? That are more, you know, instead of specific tasks, or like this guy like Casey in the background, he's like, hey, meet me by the Apex. You know, meet me by the Apex and I'll give you a package. And then that sort of turns into, oh my god, everyone's trying to kill me for this package. Like stuff like that would be so neat to see in Elite. Like, I know the point, like the sort of main argument I hear against it is that in Elite, like, you're not important. You're just a guy. You're just a guy, right? You're just a space guy. No big deal. Dime a dozen. There's another. If you decide to go Earthbound or quit your space job, there's 1,000 other pilots willing to take your license and pick it up, right? And I'm like, yeah. I mean, I like the idea that like no one's the main character, right? Because you know, if everyone's the main character, then no one's the main character. Oh shoot, how many did I need for these? I didn't need 788. I wish there was also an easy way to bookmark these. 439. Okay, so I need 439 of the CMMs. The CMMs are a little bit easier to get if you go to the whatchamacallit. They got these new like colony ships or whatever. that have basically like everything you need for colonization. The only thing they don't have is adequate parking for the galaxy. So good luck getting a parking spot near them. But if you do, then they do have space-based CMM, which makes it a little bit easier. What was it, 436? I think it was... I'm going to do 438. And I guess we'll just load up the titanium here. Yeah, this is the part where you're just like, oh. But honestly, yeah, like colonization so far has been interesting. It's been, I'm not so much focusing on building up systems. Like that last system that I got, which I just showed you guys briefly, which, you know, I did start a 4-tier, whatever, whatever you call it, Coriolis or whatever. Cannot multitask, okay. I did start a 4-prong system because I know I'm going to build that system up, and I know I want it to be like... Like, I still don't quite understand the economies. Like, there's a lot more than I thought. Like, there's like refinery, industrial, and extraction. And I'm like, well, okay, like if I want like steel and titanium, is that refinery? And is refinery like a result of a combination of extraction and industrial, or does it have its own facilities? Some things, like there's like, when I looked at installations, there's like 3 different types of military installations, 4 different types of high-tech installations, but only 1 that's like industrial. So there's kind of like, and the thing is, like, the one thing I can say is that I would say is a big criticism of colonization is just like, no one knows what the heck we're doing, right? There's not a lot of information. Like, even when you're going into, hold on, I'll show you, demonstrate this. Just get my docking computer to do the work for me. Okay, you do the work, docking computer. Hopefully that works.
Get on down to number 19, and you can tuck those little ship feet in all nice and cozy in dock 19. Yes, yes, you can now.
But if I go here to like this system, right? And let's say I want to build like a whatever installation. I want to build this. Well, it's like, okay, missing required facility and system settlement tourism. Then insufficient construction points. You do not have a, but it's like, how many construction components does this cost? You only find out when you click to the next stage. So it's kind of like, a lot of the information is sort of like obtuse, and you have to really dig around, and I don't know what all the stats do, you know, so I guess like, you know, that kind of lines up with Frontier because they like to just put things out and let the community figure it out. But I feel like with colonization, like, the amount of work that people are doing on their systems without knowing what they're doing is kind of crazy, right? But, you know, my only concern is that ED is on sale again. People who are picking up ED now are review bombing Odyssey again because they don't know about colonization's open beta phase. But they're review bombing Odyssey. But I mean, like, Odyssey ultimately isn't that bad. I mean, it's, I think it's okay. It's passable. It's not the best part of the game.
We have docked at system
it needs
colonization
more
ship.
Work. Like, there definitely is so much more work that needs to be done to make that. Oh, I was off by 1. I was off by 1. Okay, well, that's fine.
Drua detected.
Getting there. Getting there.
Welcome, Commander Espátula 007. Your return is a testament to our enduring friendship.
Okay. Back to the Dangus. Back and forth. Like, I mean, it's like Odyssey, like this is one thing that I'm actually like kind of surprised about is like they put Odyssey out, they optimized it, and then since then they have kind of drifted away from Odyssey, which on one hand I'm kind of like, okay, this is a space game, and I always will be more excited for, you know, improvements to the space-based game, right? But it's like, I think there's so much more that can be done with Odyssey to make it make the on-foot content a little more viable. I mean, number one, just having more connections, right? Like having missions where, hey, like go to this settlement, get out, talk to this guy, and that leads to a space battle. Like, even just things that like connect those gameplays a little bit more, because they do feel like very separate worlds, and it's like, well, I love Really Dangerous and flying around in a spaceship. I think the Odyssey stuff, you know, it adds to the game. I don't think it like makes the game worse. And you can ignore it if it's just not your jam, right? You can just not do it, right? That's valid. I also love the fact that, like, you know, if you just wanted to never fly a spaceship, you could actually like taxi everywhere and just live your life as a random taxi hobo, which I've always wanted to do. Actually, like, I should do that. I mean, with colonization, we might be able to actually like taxi out to Colonia at some point. Can you imagine? Like, what's the taxi range? Is it like the same as Fleet Carrier's 400, or is it less? I feel like it's less. It's like that would be a lot of taxis. But you know, it's like, man, colonization. They've already got the Witchhead Nebula colonized. I noticed there's a little cluster around Polaris. I was actually thinking after I finish this station, I might. I want to show you guys something that I saw on Reddit that I hope it's still there. That is not quite Lantern Light level, but it's definitely goofy. And then I was thinking about, like, you know, if I get this station up and running, I've got a couple nice little systems close to each other, but I was thinking about getting a vacation home up by Polaris. Okay. So, how many do we need? We need 1 CMM composite. 1 more. Okay, thank you. And I guess I could just fill it up with titanium? I think I need semiconductors. Hold on. One thing I've been doing is I like screenshot the I need 68 of these. Okay, I screenshot like the actual page on the map or whatever, and then I usually have that in like one window, so at least I know what the current is. But as a result, I've got quite a lot of screenshots of different builds because I've been going nuts, man. Like, I've been getting a little obsessed with colonization. Which, you know, it's like, how long is that going to last, right? Like, at some point or another, I'm going to get sick of it, and I'm going to have all these undeveloped systems that I'm going to want to start developing and be like, no, I'm done. I don't want to do it no more. But on the other hand, it's like, I also really, I kind of just like I wanted to do something different today, but then I'm like, no, I gotta work, man. This feels like this is the good work that we must be doing. So it is sort of weird, where it's like, you know, I kind of like it, I kind of don't like it. I think overall I definitely obviously like it, but okay. We got all of the things. I've also forgotten to hit the confirm button here and gone to the place that I wanted to go and drop them off and realized I didn't have anything multiple times. And when you're doing, like, you know, 200 round trips, that one just stings, you know what I mean? It's just like, oh, my efficiency, no! But this is interesting. The unfortunate thing is this station is over a pretty cool looking planet, but it only has one possible placement down there. And I do wonder a little bit, I'm like, what's the deal with that? Like, that's a pretty big moon. You're saying I couldn't have like 2 bases? I mean, it's not like you can't find like another place that's 100 meters away. It's just an artificial limit, right? But then what's the lore for that, right? How do I explain this to my in-game self? That's what just focusing on one system, build up as much as possible. Yeah, I was more in the sense where I wanted to get our faction kind of like out of the populated areas, just kind of make a race for open space, and then hopefully find, like, you know, at the edge of the bubble, form like a little backwater colony of, like, you know, 3 or 4 systems that all kind of, you know, it's like our little mini bubble outside at the edge of the bubble, right? Because I'm a big like Tatooine kind of fan, you know. I want like a backwater, edge of the galaxy. No one goes to Dagobah. Why would you go to Dagobah? That's an agricultural world. But I love that. That's my jam. I don't want anything central. I don't want anything like...
That's where the action's at. Everybody wants to land there.
Yeah, okay. That's why you just... Okay, so we could get bored with colonization if it stayed in this shape forever. But I'm optimistic with the future. It will leave beta in near future with additional features and new narrative updates. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of curious. What do you think they should add to it? Like, obviously, I think more station types would be cool. More different facilities that you can build. I mean, obviously, just like they add new ships, like adding new facilities. I guess it's easier than adding a new feature, right? Because you're just sort of redesigning something existing and making it different. You just rearrange kind of things, right? But what else could they add to colonization that's not there? I'm curious, what would you want? I haven't really asked my question. I have to ask myself that question now, so I'm like, yeah. So basically what your squad has done, expanding player faction. Space on the edge of the bubble. Yeah, it's like, you know, it's like your own little outskirt, you know, it's like, you know, a little small town.
We have docked at system colonization ship.
First, I think Vanguards will make colonization pretty differently. Well, sure, I think that'll be good for, like, the squads being able to, I assume, like, kind of like, you know, create these sort of like hey, like, we're gonna steer the colonization or get everyone to work on this system and this system. Like, I think that'll be a good way to bring people together in that way, like create like sort of like mini community goals, right? Oh, exactly, but I'm just making a suburb. This is welcome to Dangus Avenue. It's a cul-de-sac. Dead end. I like that. We're gonna have a barbecue. We're gonna have a neighbor community barbecue. We'll have a little one of those like little carnivals that comes to the mall parking lots and sets up the very, you know, poop your pants inducing looking rides that it's like this can't possibly be safe. That's what makes it all the more fun. Does that still happen a lot? I remember as a kid, you know, you'd go, you know, it's like the local mall. There would always all of a sudden be like, you know, the salt and pepper shaker and the Gravitron and all these little carnival games. Just like sort of like a Darien Lake or a Wonderland kind of thing. Your dream is to add to colonization a filter in the game for renaming systems. Oh hell yeah! The systems don't get renamed, but the given name will be highlighted if you flip the filter on. Oh, that'd be a good way to go about it. Well, I mean, we know that the game can actually. We know that the game can actually support multiple names. In fact, I was talking with Nadius on Discord. He was asking me because he was doing some work covering a certain place out here somewhere. This place, right? HIP 26176. But if I pop that in here, okay, so it's working for me. But there's another system. This is so weird because like I don't know why it's working for me right now, but like 2617. This one? No. It's weird because like if other and believe me, like this happened to me before where it's like you would pump that in and it would lead instead to like a permit locked system that was not that place. So like both like what just happened? Okay, start working on the titanium. But yeah, so it's like when you would type in that one system, it would go to a different system. And so people were like, what the heck? Right? And so it's like they can support multiple names. I think the idea of like a filter where you just like, you know, like just a little checkbox where you're like allow player named systems, right? Which is like, you know, again, if it, because like, you know, there's going to be a system called like poop. I might actually do that. I'm sorry in advance. But like, you know, there's going to be some stupid shit, right? So it's like, you know, if people don't want to ruin their immersion, just checking that off is actually a great solution. Ooh, excuse me. Like that's actually I never thought about that because I do want system naming because you know it's like oh yeah come on down to COL what the heck is this or HIP 3923. At least the HIPs I don't feel like it's not a mouthful, right? It's hip hip hooray. But yeah, so my arm has been hurting, and it's like I thought it was like from colonization. It probably most definitely was, and just the amount of time that I've kind of been locked into like bad posture, right? And it's funny though. I went to the doctor, and I'm like, yeah, I got this like pain in my arm and shoulder pain or whatever. Do all these like bioscans and X-rays and stuff like that. I've been like putting like pain relief cream and just like chugging ibuprofen for the last few, really kind of lasted about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks now. And it's like, yeah, you got a little bit of inflammation, but there's nothing really that bad or whatever. And then I did some Googling, and I realized it's probably a neck issue. I didn't realize how much the neck is actually connected to your arm. So I did some, like, I found, like, this YouTube channel that was, like, do these neck exercises. And I was like, oh, shit, that actually helps quite a lot. So, all I gotta say is protect your neck, okay? Protect your neck. When you're doing colonization, just look around every once in a while. Make sure you're not locking into bad posture, because I think that's like, this is like actually like you want to talk about Elite Dangerous. This is dangerous
Pad 23. You see that?
Health.
They're giving us Pad 23.
Yes, I do.
Who wants Pad 23?
I do.
No respect, I tell YA.
What's wrong with Pad 23? Oh, the auto docking though has been like a great relief because you know it's just like you're just like locked in, right? So it's like the auto dock, you just take your hands off. And get your little stretches in as you go. So it's worth the extra, you know, 2 commodities that I could have hauled for like better physical health, I guess. Yeah, I'm hoping I mean, it's kind of gotten a lot better since I started doing those neck exercises just over time. I still feel like I need to kind of take it a little easy, but then I'm in like a band too, and it's like we have like a rehearsal tomorrow, and we're playing like an open mic on Tuesday, then possible later in the week. So it's like, you know, it's like unfortunately I've not been able to completely slow down, and then like, you know, we gotta colonize the stars. You know, this system. If those systems get taken by other people, then, you know, I'll never live it down, right? Use face tracker for ED like OpenTrack.
We have docked at system colonization ship.
Stuff for like the IR tracking or whatever. I've never really used that stuff ever before in my life. Be interesting. Oh god, there's still so much more to go. And it always boils down to those last little bits that you've forgotten. I think I don't know. I don't have any of this steel. So what I'll probably do is I'll jump the carrier at some point. Go check out that thing and then go meet up with it to finish off the station later. Yes, that's what I'll do. I picked the wrong thing. Wait, let's back into it. Nice view over there. Is that the Pleiades? It looks like Pleiades because then there's like
Beetle Jude is online.
But it's like we're close enough that we get to see a little bit of the blue in it, which is nice. But yeah, this system's kind of interesting. I mean, it's not like as good as the other one, but I like the fact that there's just this like one little bluey boy, very tiny gas giant with all these planets. I do have like a high metal content world over here, a couple of them, I guess. So I don't know what I would do with this system. Like, what would this be good for? There's no gas giant rings, so I can't really do extraction, or can I? I don't know how it all works. That's where I'm kind of like just focusing on expanding, and then, well, like how many systems? Hold on, it's gonna keep doing this. A wall. Like how many systems do I have now? Is it like 10? I think almost. Yeah, 1, 2, so basically 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is my 9th system. My lord, what have I done? And then like a couple of them I've got, when they had that gap where you couldn't expand, I did develop a couple of the earlier systems. But the payouts, man, let me see here, what was my last, I actually have a system that, oh, okay, it said -5 happiness before. Hold on, is it the, yeah, okay, this is the most recent one. One of my systems went into negative happiness. I'm like, what does that even mean? I guess unhappiness, right? Like, I don't know. How do I fix happiness? How do I make them happy? Do I have to go bring them like drugs? Do I just start dropping onion head in the corridors? Should I go clean up the? Imagine if you got like janitorial tasks, clean up the litter on the garbage on the station, or wipe the graffitis off the wall, and you improve the happiness. It's like colonization was basically a trick to make us all space janitors. Death Star, how's it going? How you doing?
Okay, head for pad 6, and if you overshoot the pad and bump into the buildings on the other side.
I've been seeing you expanding off into a different whole string of Death Star stations into the distance. I'm really enjoying the possibilities that it comes from. I've got now a couple systems that I'm happy with, but I want to do some more scouting soon, and just maybe find like a couple potential gold systems. Though I'm like, I really do want to slow down with colonization at this point. Like once I get to like system 10, like how many more do I need, right? How many systems do you really need to slumlord over? I mean, even if the systems are kind of crappy, you know, it's like the low-end systems, the low-end payouts.
Dead Star
like
just
30,
came online. You might need a stronger shield there.
So if I had like 100
things are about to get
systems paying me
Dangus.
30,000, like this is, you know, eventually we are going to pay that fleet carrier maintenance with these colonies, but I think that'll be a while. Okay, what do I need? Titanium. Just keep going with the titaniums.
Inbound vessel to control. Requesting immediate docking access.
But God, this is
Roger that.
this is life now.
We have a pad for you
This
now.
is life, people. This is what Elite Dangerous has become. It's become Space Truck Simulator. Finally, it has come full circle and become the Space Truck Simulator that it always wanted to be. Now, one thing too is like I find like are we profiting off this? Like, do we get slight money? Because I do feel like my bank balance is going up, which is a good thing. I'm not against that. I'm just surprised. It's an unusual thing for me. Okay, sorry. Give me 1 second. I gotta run. Just blow my nose. Be right back.
I'll be at the bank before my ship even goes down.
I bet they don't know they won. Or my bet they don't know, and they're now spending it already.
Last year's winner desperto. Makes me wonder if someone's thinking of him at before they can cash him.
Sorry, it's like still. It actually snowed a couple days ago. It's not snowing right now, but we've had like a real cold ass front move-in. Oh, just make sure I have stuff to inventory. Okay, good. We've got a cold ass front move-in, so it's like unpleasant to be outside right now. Like we get like the freezing rain now. It's like, you know, screw you, March. Screw you, March. It's like it kind of like what happens in Canada here is like you basically get like, you know, the winter kind of starts around like end of October. It starts to drop, right? Where it's like it ain't fall no more. By the time you get to end of November, it's like starting to be unpleasant. December is where it starts to get real wintry, and then January, February are the absolute pinnacle of winter. It's terrible. Like January, February are the 2 months where I say like, don't come to Canada unless you're like likes winter. But then March, usually what happens is like it starts out, first half is very much like winter, and then there's that little burst where like for a week it goes to like almost summer. Like you're out in a t-shirt and you're fine, and you're like, hey, it's almost over, and then it goes, nope. And right at the end of March it goes, screw you, and then that'll be what April is a little
We have
more
a team
like
invite from Commander Dead Star Omega.
like, hey, you're gonna get 2 nice weeks and 2 shit weeks.
We're now in a wing
And
with
then when you get
Commander
to May,
Dead
it's
Star
going to be
Omega.
3 nice weeks, but then there's going to be 1 return to winter. Like, it'll snow in May, and you're like, what? I thought we were done with this. But March is the real one where I think it's like, that's the one where I'm like, okay, it's just a cruel trick. But we're almost there. Well, it's almost summer again. And I can't wait.
Set your butt down on pad 6, Commander.
So Death Star's finished this. You finish your starter outpost in a dual water world system. Ooh. It's a pretty naff system, but wanted a system with something interesting in it. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking like it's a water world that could be good for agriculture, maybe agricultural tourism or something like that. You know, come see the farm, bring the tourists down to the farm. We'll give you hay lofts. You can go to the apple orchard, pick the berries, all that sort of stuff, right? Puffin says you started doing a BGS in your colony to kick out a faction you dislike. Oh. What is really cool is I get missions in other player colonies, and I visit other player name stations. Yeah, because like once we get out of the bubble, you're going to be surrounded by your fellow players, and so the BGS is going to be more meaningful, right? Because like no one cares about the NPC factions, right? No one cares about the you know the Bolognese brothers. It's like whatever. It's just a player faction. But no, when it's not a player faction, when it becomes a player faction, then it's like, oh, this might mean someone to someone out there. Definitely kind of recontextualizes the BGS.
We have docked at system colonization
like the
ship.
BGS in the colonies is going to be very different. But you know what happened to me the other day? I was hauling, and I guess I accidentally clicked on the wrong carrier and ended up like sitting on someone else's carrier, wondering why have all my services gone away? What's happened, Dagobus? What did you do? And like, I'm like, I can't transfer stuff in my inventory. What's going on? It took me like a full 5 minutes to realize I was on someone else's carrier.
Alien Hunter PL is online.
Where are you at, Dead Star? What's your system? I think I saw you over there, right? Over in this area. Whoa, who's that? Dead Star, how did you get out there? Oh, damn. How did you get out there? Oh, God, there's people out here. Oh, my lord. Is that where you are? Are you colonizing out there? Oh, my God. You're colonizing further than we've ever colonized before. Yeah, I kind of want to, like, I probably won't be able to finish the station, per se, today. I mean, I could try. It's possible. I'll be left with a little bit of skill at the end. We'll see. But I do want to do a little bit of scouting. I do want to start just, like, looking around, getting a couple systems in mind that I could be like, oh yeah, that looks nice. After that story, you still think you're a wizard? Yeah. There are many types of wizards, okay? I ain't a pinball wizard, that's for sure. And Doc. Special, you have an age restriction on what? Oh my god. Okay. What am I doing? I'll just move to general. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'll just move to general. Sorry, I'm not, like, I don't know how to switch things in Discord very quickly. But wait, can you not get around the age restriction? How does that even, what does that even mean?
Dangus dispatch you on. You were so very good. We're landing on path 4. Treat her gently and she will love you back a long time.
Okay. Oh, the auto dock, honestly, it really has been... Like, I was thinking about doing the Super Cruise thing as well. And, like, at that point, it's like, why not have, like, a road plotting computer and a flying computer? You know what I mean? It's like, I gotta do something to feel like a space pilot. Otherwise, I'm just like a babysitter for... Alright. Now we get to move the titanium from one place to another. Come on. Get in my cargo. It asks for photo ID, which I don't want to do. What? Wait, what? It asks for photo ID? Are you kidding me? Seriously? Discord? That's weird, because that's like, isn't that how you get doxing? Like, Discord doesn't feel like a secure enough thing to, like, put your photo ID on. That's a little much. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like if you want to watch porn and it's like, you know, are you 18 or over? It's like, yeah, sure. You know what I mean? This is a Discord chat. Why does Discord need photo ID? That's so weird. Another hog. Just one spaceport. I was getting some good screenshots yesterday. I was taking, what I was doing was going to, what do you call it? The planetary side of the new system that I finished. And I was just building, what do you call it? Facilities. But you know when you kind of place the blueprint and then it kicks you out of the camera, and then until you leave and come back, it's just like these green buildings. And obviously the land hasn't changed yet, so I wanted to like take some screenshots before and after, so like show the blueprints and then log out, log back in, and see how the terrain had adjusted. In one case, I actually wiped out an entire mountain, which I felt bad. I didn't mean to take it out, but you know, them's the breaks. It's an entire planet. One mountain is not going to make much of a difference, but that, you know, is that a slippery slope line of thinking? It's like, you know, it's like if I keep going down that path, am I going to be terraforming inhabited worlds?
Commander Mars Europe is online.
Be like, well, it's just billions of people. It's fine.
Doc 8, please make
What
it
up,
quick.
Phil?
I have really bad
Need help
diarrhea.
on? Hey, if you want to come, I think this place needs a little steel. I think I'm short on steel and a little bit of insulating membranes or something, or superconductors maybe. I don't know. Okay, the main thing is like I probably need like 5,000 steel. So if you have extra, this is like an outpost. So it's like after that last station, which was like the tier 2, like the Coriolis. I'm like, an outpost is nothing. An outpost is easy for one person to do alone.
Phil Barnes detected.
If you and Valor had not, by the way, thank you and Valor. Like I looked at the numbers, I'm like, oh my god, you guys hauled so much. Like between the two of you, you guys took care of like the titanium and the steel, which was insanely awesome. And I think the CMMs. So I just had to work on like aluminum and all that other wonderful stuff. The system name I'm working out of, it is
Commander Monarch is online.
HIP 3923. So this one, it's an okay.
We have docked at system colonization
It's
ship.
okay. It's got 3 stars. That's kind of cool. I like this little cluster out here, but these guys are like, you know, it's got a little gas turret. But I like these little tiny. It's like a blueberry. Blueberry. Blueberry world. And then there's a few HMCs. So I don't know what I should do with this. Obviously, like this other system, which is just right next door, it's like way better. It's way better. There's so much cool stuff that we can do here. So we've got a ringed planet. That one takes 4 boys. That takes 4 boys. That takes 7, and it's huge. And actually, I went down here, and there's like some interesting splotches. I'm gonna pretend that these are like cool resource patches. I'm definitely gonna have a base there and a base there, but I still don't know like what to do with economy, right? Like, I still don't know how to do or even what I want to do. And it's like, if I knew what I wanted to do, I wouldn't know how to do it, but I don't even know what I want to do. I'm just lost. You're trying to flip the controlling faction before building more stuff. Well, one thing I've noticed too is that when you colonize, the first station obviously goes to whatever the colonizing faction is, but then the next stations actually don't go to the main faction. Like the second thing you build will go to the second or the third faction. And so I'm not sure how the buildings determine like what faction they draw from. But obviously, if your goal is, you know, you want your faction to own that stuff, you may have to then go through some pretty nasty wars. Believe me, we've done enough of these BGS wars. It's quite an ordeal. You have 2.5k in the membrane. Yeah, I've got like a bunch of random stuff on my carrier where it's like, oh, I overbought this by like fruits and vegetables. I bought like 500. And I'm like, oh, you only need like 50 for most stuff. So it's like been slowly whittling down, but in the meantime I'm like, oh god, I don't have space for stuff. So it's almost like you don't want to. I was like initially thinking, I'm like, okay, just overbuy because you'll need it eventually, but then I'm finding I am running into like things where it's like, okay, carrier's full, gotta jump. It's like, oh no, we just need like 2,000 more to put on it, but it's like, no, that's gonna be a back and forth trip. That is what it is. As long as this auto dock does this thing. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do with this system. There was another system in this area I was eyeballing. Which after I get this one, I don't know. Should I get it? There's these 2 down here. So this one over here, the F star. Why can't I look at you? Let me look at you. It does have a water world. And the actual, like, primary port is above the water world, which is cool. And then it's got like HMCs and whatnot, so I mean it looks decent. I don't know if it's good or not. It's like I was thinking about like potential agricultural system just because of this guy, but then I'm also like, okay, like this is a boring water world. Let's see if I can go in.
Congratulations on
Oh, I
another
can't see
successful
it.
docking.
I can't see it. And then the other system. This one is more like, I mean, it's got a lot of stuff in it, but I don't like how the gas giants are all the same color. Like, this is kind of cool, though. It's got, like, a bunch of atmosphere at the end. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's worth going, like, that crazy for it. What was this one? Why is this bookmarked? Did I bookmark this? Did someone else bookmark this? Was this another one? Oh yeah, this one had a water world. And this water world is a little more interesting. It's got a little more like ice caps and stuff, right? This doesn't look horrible. Rocky world. Like this would not be a big system, but yeah, maybe I could go. Maybe I could. Oh, that's a cool looking planet. See how easy I get distracted? Yeah, I could maybe go for that one, but it's like, yeah, that one might get taken by, start to, like, look at your neighbors. Who's this Clutter Fanique? Probably actually use my system as a waypoint to get there. Because I kind of like strategically, like when I found this area, I was like, okay, once I get this system, it became a lot harder for other people to colonize into that area from like over this way, right? Because there's like a little gap here where there's not a lot of stars.
Commander Darkstar's word is online.
The one thing I really like that colonization does is it really gets you thinking locally in a sense. Like you kind of like start to pay more attention to like the stars in the area that previously and still are to a certain degree like unremarkable. But then they become sort of like there's like a little character to the area. And I feel like that's something that like I felt a lot early on in Elite Dangerous when I was in small ships that had very limited jump range. So you'd be kind of like in this one area and you wanted to go over here, but oh no, my jump range is like 10. I can't get across that gap. So it's like there'd be 3 or 4 systems you go to. You just got the best that you could in those systems, right? Like nowadays it's like, okay, you jump in your Mandala, you just go to a system that's better, right? But there's something about that sort of unoptimized gameplay where you really like, because you were kind of stuck in an area. I don't know. I mean, I feel like that's something that was lost, right? As you become more and more of a powerful space wizard, eventually you lose that sort of like ground level connection. It's like the difference between like, you know, like your Punisher or Daredevil street level superhero and then like, you know, your Avengers level threats, right? So like at this point it's like, yeah, I only come out if the planet's being attacked. But it's like back in the day it's like, you know, you stop bugging and help those people across the street. There's a charm to it.
Reddit is online.
Like I wish there was some ways to be able to like recapture the limitations that you had early game, right? Like I guess you could always start a second account. It's always an option. But then when you look at the insurmountable amount of stuff that I'd have to unlock, oh my god. It's like, would you do the Guardian grind again on a second account, right? I don't think so. Not fully, anyway. I do like the bare minimum to get what I absolutely need and then never do it again. I was actually thinking about that. I'm like, I had one ship where it had like the power plant and the power distributor, and you're supposed to get a bonus or something if you use both of them together. I don't know. Is that better than just like?
Welcome to hell.
Is that
Dock
amazing?
at 22. Don't look the mechanics in the eyes. They're mental. Food court on level 17. Bathrooms wherever you want. No one cares here.
Bathrooms wherever you want. No one cares here. I love it. But yeah, it's just like, anyway. I don't think I could.
Commander Cripsy 77 is online.
And then like I would do it and just play the early game. And then maybe like clear the save and then just keep playing the early game. You know what I mean? It's like that's all I want a second account for, is just to go back in time to those like innocent days where, you know, it's like, you know, I'm flying D-rated stuff because I can't afford A-rated. How's the body holding up? It's been better. I was chatting about that earlier. I think I kind of figured out it was a neck issue as opposed to a shoulder issue. Apparently all this shit's connected. So I've been doing like neck stretches and trying to really just be cognizant of moving a little bit more while playing, and that's been helping. So I am seeing improvement there. I'm still out of the woods, but the docking computer is helping too, because then I can really, you know, do some physio work, I guess.
Docking successful.
We
Which
have
honestly,
docked
that
at
should be
system
like
colonization ship.
that'd be a cool thing to put in game or whatever, where it's just like every, you know, if it notices you've been flying in a straight line for 5 minutes, a little thing pops up and says, do a stretch. Or maybe even just your hollow meat does a stretch. And then,
Welcome. Commander Espátula
you know, it's like how yawning is contagious. Like maybe you see a stretch and you want to do it. I know there are some games that do have that warning. I remember Satisfactory would do that, where it's like, you've been playing for 2 hours. You just checking. Just checking. I'll make sure you're all good. And I'm like, like, that's considerate. The game wants about my health. Whereas Late Dangerous is just like, we don't care. Spin more arcs. We don't care. We want your time. We get the player counts up. Get the time in game up. More numbers. All the numbers are up. I do wonder though, it's like, you know, it did feel like there was a big pusher in Odyssey, and then there was that big layoff and that big gap, and I think the last year they've really kind of found a new sort of vibe that I think is like a good level of adding content, communicating it. You get stuff like ships and also features. You know, like they're more balanced now, but you still wonder if there's like a small dev team. And I wonder with colonization, just like the response to it seems to have been, again, whether it's mixed, whether you like it or not. Like the response is definitely like, what are the Steam charts? Let me look at these. Let me look at these things. Steam charts. Elite Dangus. Okay. So like the current peak is like 8,900 and what 9,000 people playing as of 2 minutes ago. Now if we look all time, the highest was like 27,000 when Odyssey launched. 21,000. And what was in 2021? April 2021. Was that when we got Odyssey or no? I think it was May 2020. So what did they do a year after Odyssey launched that caused? Oh, that's probably the Thargoid War, right? And the Titans invading, and then last year, the invasion of Sol was around 8,000. So we're actually like more than the invasion of Sol, so more people than fighting Kojiko. But it's still less than Odyssey. Like I think Odyssey, it looks like there was like a huge surge of probably new people, and they probably just never came back, right? Whereas I feel like this one, like I have seen names in the Friends Online list that have not been said for years and years. A couple of them have said hi, and they're just like, "Hey man, it's been years," and I'm like, "Welcome back to space." Like I think colonization really brought back all the sort of diehards, right? Whereas Odyssey brought in, I think, a lot of new people. They also did it at some point or another. It was free on Epic or something, right? Or are you reading Steam charts? Yeah, that's what I was looking at. The Steam charts. And again, Steam charts are only a sampling of like that's only for people playing on Steam. Some people can play it on Epic or play it with the built-in launcher. So that's all only like an indicator, not like everyone that's online, right? But still, like if you compare it at least to itself, it's like, well, we're like basically like colonization has brought back
puppy whales
the
detected.
player counts to at least half of what it was when Odyssey launched. And when Odyssey launched, like that was a pretty big event.
They're probably selling landing pads and habitation.
And then I can understand why those play numbers dropped, because like if you weren't like already pretty invested in Elite and then Odyssey dropped, like if you're just getting in during the Odyssey phase, it was pretty rough. Like there were performance issues, there were lots of bugs, and then again, I think it's like the on-foot stuff is it's nice to have there, but it's like it doesn't hold a candle compared to like fighting in a combat zone or bounty hunting in asteroid belts or going exploring and stuff. Like the space stuff is really still, in my opinion, the strongest part of the game, right? Like, and I don't think anyone has a different opinion.
Entry is detected.
Above 9K for today in this hour is nice. Much for people playing in the 24-hour time frame. Yeah, it's like, and it's consistent now, right? And so I think like it's brought a lot of people back, but I think as with anything, it comes back a couple months later, things will get stale, or people will kind of get their fill and move on, right? So they need to make sure that they are updating and doing stuff. I guess the next update we're getting is that new ship, which like from the stats looks like it's going to be the best medium ship, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. I'm like, do we really like? What's the downside to it that makes the Fertile Land still a viable thing, right? I haven't quite worked that out, but I'm not really a chip stack guy. I just wait for like people that are more the numbers nerds to kind of look that up and just
Doc 19, please make it quick. I have really bad diarrhea.
1 second. BRB. Yeah, another thing I've been doing, like, cause the docs were all like, "Oh yeah, you got like inflammation or whatever." I'm like, "What the fuck do you do about that?" It's like, "Oh, I ice your arm." Okay, so I've been icing it, and he's like, "Don't eat, quit smoking." I'm like, "That's not gonna happen." He's like, "Don't eat foods that cause inflammation." I'm like, "What are you saying?" He's like, "I mean, eat vegetables." I'm like, "Oh, god damn it." Fine, but it's like my favorite food is bread. But I was just like, okay, well, to reduce inflammation, I literally have been going like days where I'm like, I only drink like one meal and just drink as much water as possible. It lost a little bit of weight doing that. But it's actually helped reduce the inflammation or whatever. So it's like, yeah, I'm learning all these like body hacks. So colonization has taught me
We
how to
have
be
docked
healthier.
at system
in a
colonization
sense,
ship.
by sort of hurting my health. Well, it's not. I can't blame it. It's like it's my fault. It's my fault. I went too far. Okay, okay, we only need one more load of titanium. Liquid oxygen. Look at this, we're at 64%. Lovely. Lovely. Hold on. So not only consistent, after every update, the average daily player is rising. Oh yeah, because more and more people are going like, oh, I want to get on this, right? And again, these are giving us large, lofty goals that take a little bit of time, right? So it's not like something like where you pop in and you're like, oh, new mission type, and you try one and you're like, okay, that was kind of cool, or that would have been cool if it was bugged kind of thing. Like, obviously there's still issues with colonization, but I think like the rollout has been pretty smooth. It's something to get excited about, and then something that sustains the excitement, right? The FDL was a serviceable AX fighter, but then the Python Mark II showed up. See, the Python Mark II, I feel like I want that to be my PvE ship, and then like my Fer-de-Lance would be my PvP ship, and then I think the Corsair is going to be my piracy ship. Like, it just looks like a pirate ship. It's got the right stats to be a pirate ship. I am going to make it a pirate ship, and then what I'm going to do is hang out at those mega ships and start pirating people. And basically, that's what I was actually thinking about doing today, but I'm like, okay, I'll save it for a little bit later. Where I basically like pirate people, interdict them, and then force them to go to my carrier, where I'll set up a sell order for whatever shit I want, right? But then to like kind of make it a nice pirating experience, I'll let them sell it for a profit. So it's kind of like I waste their time, right? Because, you know, they didn't get to deliver their stuff for their carrier. But, you know, it's like, I think that'd be a fun way to do it. So I might see what'll happen. I mean, 90% of the time what happens when you try and pirate people is they combat log, run away, or, you know, start shooting at you. It just never works out to be as fun as you want it to be, because most people don't trust pirates, because there aren't that many, like, actually good pirates. Like, most people are just murder people. They're just murder hobos, right? Beauty of autodocking, you take those micro bakes. Yeah, exactly, right? It's like kind of nice to just, you know, let it do its thing, right? I got my arms behind my head right here, just doing a stretch, right? What up, Cripsy? Okay. So how much of the titanium do we need? I think, was it 588? 559. 559. 559. 559. 559. My short-term memory is so bad that I will probably forget. 559. 559. Okay. Where do I find all the Trailblazer ships? There is a Galnet article that lists them all out. I had to use that and then figure out, because like they don't have map markers like the rescue ships did, which I think is a mistake. That would have been nice. Inara probably has them. The one that is closest in my space, I can't remember the name of it, but I was there today. The problem with them is going to be, oh, what was it? 55, what was it? 557? Oh no. I forgot. Okay, we'll go 557. Sure. Let's give it a try. And then what do we need? Liquid oxygen. Where's liquid oxygen? Yeah, like you'd think that like they have like the thing for the mega ships, right? Where it's just an icon on the galaxy map, but they didn't add these for these. And another thing I noticed is when you go to the system, you actually don't see them pretty much until you like if you're docked on your carrier and you scroll through the system map, you don't see the thing. And you're like, what? And then you go, okay, well, let me look at, let me just jump into Super. Oh, there it is. 559. Oh, damn it. I'm 2 off. Well, whatever. I'll do it on the next one. But yeah, on the, where was the Galnets? Where is the Galnets? Which I hope Galnet Monday makes a comeback and they actually do like an update and put in like, thingy. Yeah, 34 Omicron Cephires is the one that's close. We got Minerva, Nagobi, Clickus, Bloody, Oregon, and that one. And they all have Dream, Song, Wish, Star, Promise, Faith, Echo. If they'd only named one, if they had named one of them Steve, Trailblazer Steve, I would have been very happy with that. I would like to find the closest one to my system as I'm a bit on the edge of the original bubble. Oh yeah, you definitely want to pop those names into the search bar and find the one that's closest. What you're not going to find though is parking. I did find parking, but it was like pretty far away from the thing. So I used it just to get like CMM composites, and then I find they're really good for getting the odds and ends. You know, the 13 non-lethal weapons and 14 of these and 30 of these. Like you can get them all in like a one-stop shop. It's like Walmart, Space Walmart, basically. So that's nice. But for like things like steel and aluminum and whatchamacallit, titanium, I'm actually finding it's like I jumped to a different system for those, where at least maybe I can more likely get a better
Set her down on landing pad 7, Commander.
Because like for those repetitive hauls, you know, it's like, well, whatever. Like CMM, it's like you have the CMMs, well, that can always be on planetary ports. Sometimes you park and you end up on the dark side of the planet, the other side of the planet, and it makes things very frustrating. But I find that, like, yeah, the big mega ships are good for the odds and ends. They're good for getting CMMs a little quicker. But then, yeah, if you want to do steel, aluminum, and titanium, there are usually better options. Did you see that ED Materials Helper has a colonization work in progress section? It looks like it will need some work, but that could be very helpful. No, I did not. I mean, I've seen a lot of spreadsheets cropping up, and I've seen some of them have like colony planners and stuff, and a lot of them are just like, you kind of have to be a spreadsheet wizard to solve them. And sorry, Loot, I'm not a spreadsheet wizard. I'm not a pinball wizard. I don't know what kind of wizard I am. Space wizard, of some variety. But spreadsheet wizard, I am not. I'm more like a spreadsheet apprentice, you know, a spreadsheet padawan. I mean, I could do some pivot tables. I can do some VLOOKUPs, okay, but that's like,
We have docked at system
that's the length of my
colonization
skills,
ship.
right? It's like when you talk to an actual spreadsheet wizard, they show you what spreadsheets can truly do, and you're like, oh my god. And then you basically like, yeah, my pivot table looks like I just threw boobies on it, you know what I mean? Like in comparison, it's like, this is the real deal. Everybody's chattering at me. I do love ED Copilot though. It does make things just feel a little more lively, a little more lived in. So I think what we're gonna be left with is like steel at the end, and then just a couple odds and ends, but that's fine. Under the ships tab, it shows you what you need in. Wait, what? Oh wait, you're talking about ED Materials Helper. Do I have that installed? Ed Matthews. I guess do I not have it installed? Or is it a website? Oh, you're not talking about ED Copilot, right? There's so many third-party tools. Onion Head Wizard. I mean, let me put it this way. I've taken Onion Head and thought I shot fireballs before, so definitely wizardry. Okay, you're preparing a steel shipment, but you know, fleet carrier jump times. They've actually been kind of like up and down. Like actually, I found they were 15 minutes and then 20 minutes. Like actually, sometimes I'll do that where it's like, okay, I'm gonna need like 3 or 4 more hauls. Better start the jump, and then I'll get it done while it's done. And I did that, and actually missed the fleet carrier on the last couple jumps because it was like, oh, it's only 15 minutes. Damn. I guess it all depends on like when the demand is happening, right? So certain times of day you can actually get better jump ranges. ED Materials Helper is downloadable, right? You can use for on-foot stuff, really. I swear I had it or have it. It's just for some reason it's not coming up on my like start menu. Just Elite Dangerous. Oh wait, Elite Dangerous Odyssey Material Helper. Yeah, it's just got the full name. That's why. Shortcut. Okay. Uh-oh. Why did the music stop? Oh, because I docked. Okay. That's like, it's my computer crashing because I dared try open another program. Oh god. Hold on. It's opened up, but on the wrong monitor and I can't. Oh, it's freezing. Okay, maybe I don't want to do this. What else do I have to haul? Oh, I needed like. Hold on. How much aluminum did I need? I need to look at my spreadsheet here. 519. Yeah, 80 materials helper. I remember that was really, really useful for suit engineering. Something which honestly, like, as soon as I got a couple suits to good enough, I just kind of gave up on because I really have not found it to be my favorite part. I'm still upset that the mods aren't interchangeable. Like, why can't I just have mod storage and swap out mods for different suits, right? That still bothers me. Yeah, liquid oxygen. I know I need that stuff. Ooh. Okay, so let's put it onto a window, but like the window bar that you would normally grab it and move it around with is like above where the screen is, so I don't know how to like. Hold on, can I like right click and go like. How do you like? Oh, nope. How do I just move this around? Okay, oh, here we go. I extended the window into the other window.
Understood, Commander.
Okay.
Docking pad
So
location
where does
We have left the wing, Commander.
And hold on, can I show you all this program? Is it possible if I do this? Oh my god, I have too many windows open. This thing. Can you see it now? Okay, so that's ED material helper. So if you go to...
The scale of this expansion is insane. Over 14,000 surface installations built already.
Where would it be? Or maybe I don't have like the latest version. Oh yeah, I've got 1.5. It's on 2.1. Okay. So I'm gonna have to update that. I'm gonna have to update that before it becomes useful. Wait, go to the ships on the left tabs? But I don't think I have ships. Either way, it's not up to date, so I guarantee you, like, my version is probably so old that, probably so old that I gotta, you know, putting it in to make it work. But yeah, I think like colony planners would be cool. I mean, one thing I found I've been confused about is like, how many points does this? Oh, this costs 6 points, not 3. I thought it was 3 or whatever. And how many? Oh, what's the prerequisite for this building? Like, a lot of it is in there, but it's so disparate that, and there's so much that you're exposed to at once. Like, what's the difference between a hub and an installation? Like, why is this tier 2 and that's tier 1? Is it? Okay, the tier 2 stuff needs the ground facilities first, but okay, it needs like a tourism type economy to put this. You know what I mean? It just becomes kind of obtuse, and it's like, well, eventually some of these geniuses in our community will put out, you know, hey, if you want to make a place that does steel and titanium, like do this, do that, do this, right? What the hell is going on at Jameson Memorial? There are always crazy ships blocking the letterbox. Is this a bug? Have you been to Jameson? That's just how it is. That's how it be. Good Lord, what was that? What was what? What was what? Or is it a weekend?
Docking pad 3 is where you can go.
Oh no, Jameson,
I hope you have come to donate your flesh to our blood god. Have a nice day.
There's always NPCs just like sitting by the mail slot that got stuck in the grate because like the amount of traffic, right? I mean, heck, it's Jameson. There's always something interesting going on at Jameson. Well, hold on. I'm gonna get into
Phil Wav detected.
something interesting. Let me just see if I can find it. That sound a minute ago. What sound? Did my phone go off or something? Here it is. Yeah, we're gonna go to a place that I hope it hasn't been fixed or patched or whatever. It's not quite Lantern Light, but I think it's the most ridiculous thing I've seen in colonization. I hope that it is gonna be there when I get there. Oh, that! Oh, okay, the bomb. Okay. So, ED Copilot allows you ED Copilot basically tracks your journal and looks for events or whatever. So events might be
We
like
have docked at system colonization
successful
ship.
docking, unsuccessful docking, whatever. And then you can put, it has like folders for these events, and you can go to these folders, and you can just like put in, you can put in like what do you call it? Sound effects, custom sound effects. So I've done that, but mostly forgotten that I've done it. So if you do hear, yeah, like docking request denied, and I go womp womp womp. That's some custom stuff that ED Copilot allows you to do, which I think is neat, right? It gets a little crazy where it's like I do have like some like battle alerts. I have something where it's like whenever a pirate messages in the chat, like I'm gonna, ooh, what an interesting haul. It will start a music cue, but that will go over whatever background music is playing, so it can get pretty chaotic at times. But again, the wonderful thing is you can really determine your level of chaos and what you want to do with it. I think ED Copilot is just an amazing add-on for Elite. There's so much stuff that it does, and all I care about is the voices, but there's actually quite a lot that it does. That's cool. One thing I really like is when you go to a system that has like some sort of reference to lore, it will pick up on it. Like if there's like Furby Station, it'll be like, oh, did you know that Enrico Furby was blah blah blah. It'll like pop up a picture and stuff, like a little Wikipedia page. Just little touches like that are nice, where it's just like, oh, that's cool. You put a screenshot of the materials helper in Discord. Oh, cool.
You're on landing pad 1. Don't be alarmed if the landing pad looks a little wonky. We think it should be fine.
I guess just put it on the desktop. I can open that. And then OBS. And then I can change that to this. Does that show us something? No, it doesn't, does it? No. No. Wow, okay, well, let me... Or was it this one? Well, that's the right thing. Come on. Yeah, it's like not letting me show the schedule. Oh, okay, so it just sort of like you can input what your... oh, I want to do an outpost. It'll give you the list of items, what's on your carrier versus in your ship. Oh, that's actually very useful. That's, yeah, that saves a lot of that sort of manual math that I have to end up doing. Scusi. All that while my ship is auto-docking. Right? Just let the computer do the talking. Okay, I did see what I have to get, like... Okay, hold on. What do I need in the thing? So what I like to do is I go here, I screenshot this, then I just, like, in a side window, I'll open up my screenshots. That's weird. I guess like whatever thing is using the image won't allow for streams. So I need 176 ceramic composites. Do I have those? Probably not. I think that was the one where, yeah, I couldn't quite get enough of them. I need superconductors. Do I have those? I have semiconductors. No superconductors. Okay. Liquid oxygen? Hold on. I need 2 titanium. Do I have 2 titanium? Yes. Okay. And then liquid oxygen. I need 438. So we'll just, you know, move that over slowly. I just feel like there's a bunch of robots under the deck being like, you know, as these numbers are creeping up, they're just like throwing them on like satisfactory conveyor belts. What was it? 438? Okay, and then I don't have the other stuff that I need. No superconductors. Okay. Okay. And look at that. 9,000 out of 2,500 is just... The numbers of commodities that I've moved in the past 2 weeks is probably more than I've done in my entirely dangerous career. Like, the only other time I ever got, like, this level of trading in was when the Golconda thing was going on, and even then I didn't have a fleet carrier at the time. Remember, it was like thanks to like Phil and Valor and you kind folks letting me have buy orders on your carriers, and that's how I initially got the funds to be able to even get a fleet carrier. And I wish I had done it, like, if I had put twice as much effort in there, I would have never had to worry about money again. That's what I mean. Again, it's like, that's where I feel like my bank account's, hey, $2 billion. Like, that feels like a lot of money to me. I'm usually worried about going south of $1 billion. I'm like, what did I do? Did I do something? Did I do a good thing? I don't know. Why am I so rich now? Okay. So this will be the last haul. Then I'll probably send the carrier to jump somewhere. To start restocking it. And hop over into my Mandalay, and I'll show you guys this weird thing that I hope is there. Oh, come on. Give me the dock. Give me the dock.
Just so you know, your pad number is 6. I just wanted to make sure you didn't pad block someone else, because then I'd be able to legally kill you.
Oh, that line again. Get your stretches in. Yeah. Yeah, good stretch. Oh, yeah, that feels good. There. Whoa. Will docking computer ran that cheat? Come on, docking computer. You can do it. I don't remember how we ended up getting you that fleet carrier. Well, it was like, I remember you and Valor were because what was the Golconda? What did they want? It was tritium, right? So it's like the carriers were all loaded up with tritium, and then you guys were parking it in there, and I would haul maybe 1,000 or 2,000, and eventually I was able to get, I think I ended up with, like, from the Golconda, maybe like 7 billion or 8 billion or something, because I was able to afford the carrier and the initial upgrades or whatever.
Docking successful.
We have docked at system
Like I might have got to
colonization
maybe
ship.
close to 10 billion, but it's like I would have never been able to do it without the carrier helping out. Okay, so now all it needs is 176 ceramic, 88 superconductors, and then about 5 grand of steel. 76%.
Commander Espátula 007.
Okay, so let me go get my Mandalay. We'll come back to this. That's another custom simulator. It just makes things more fun when these little things come in. And AK, how you doing? Oi, oi, oi. So I'm gonna go to this place, and I hope this is like, I just saw some dude post on Reddit a screenshot, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god. I have not been there yet in game. I don't even know if it's been fixed. I don't know if it was just something where you only saw it.
We have a team invite
briefly.
from Commander Deadstar Omega.
All I know is if what I saw is still
We
there,
are now
it's
in a
gonna
wing
be-
with Commander
it's gonna be pretty
Deadstar
cool.
Omega.
It's gonna be pretty cool. So some CG that made you rich, Golconda thing. My memory's been failing me the last couple of years. Yeah, so the Golconda was that generation ship, and unlike 99% of all generation ships, the people were actually alive and they were okay. Like no horrible disaster, no people going crazy and murdering each other. Like it worked out. Everyone's good. And they got rediscovered, and then they were getting like reintegrated back into society. And there was this big buy order where there was a CG where they wanted to, bring tritium to the Golconda. And tritium, literally like one Type 9 of tritium, you would make like 400 million. Like basically like every single trip you were making like, I don't know, maybe 200 million, something like that. I'm probably exaggerating a little bit. But it was like the most money that you could ever have made. Like literally from that CG, I got to elite trade rank 5. So my trade rank is literally maxed out times 5. I'm like, I don't even know anything close to that. So that's how powerful the Golconda was. It's still like, I will never forget the name Golconda, you know what I mean? Generation ship, Baltic bolts in space. Yes! And apparently the Golconda was the one where they're like, well, let's see what happens if they live. But yeah, I hope there's another CG like that. There was another CG that did pretty well that was all around gold. That I can't remember what that was for or what the I didn't do too much of it. And by the way, one version of this pre-built ship command.
Docking clearance granted, Commander.
Look at this.
Welcome to
I
Dangus.
got the chrome skin. It honestly, it's like
We're aboard Death Snuggler, your
I'm
Mandalay.
so happy with this ship.
The maximum jump range for this
look at
ship
it.
is 75.52 light years.
Look at it.
Don't forget to buy some limpets while we are here, Commander.
Look at this. I love this. Look at this cockpit. It's so cool. I love it. And I love how the chrome ships actually like make them look different, like based on the environment you're in. Okay, so if you want to come with me, or if you want to check this out, the system we are going to is going to be. What heck?
Second place got $1 billion. Imagine that. And Denteres Commander Wernick. 2 billion credits to collect and no sin of them.
Huh? Hold on a second.
Maybe they don't want it. Maybe they're all secret somewhere.
I picked a hell of a day to quit amphetamines.
Does it not exist?
If that's the
What?
case, they better check in before someone else pockets their payday.
Hold on. What the heck? Is the system
Never
gone?
seen a colony go from empty rock to full-on settlement in just weeks.
Am I missing something? Hold on.
I have been running
TCADE is online.
polymers non-stop. These stations don't build themselves.
Feels good knowing we are putting down the foundation of something.
What heck?
Doesn't it?
Hold on.
Sure, but I feel even better if they can
I swear I
locking
I like
I have been waiting to
put this
unload
in
for
there.
an hour.
Yeah, traffic control's overwhelmed. Guess they didn't expect as many truckers showing up
Oh.
at once.
I don't know, for some reason I had the wrong thing. Okay. So COL 285 sector TYW
Setting course for Col 285 sector TY-W B16-1. We will reach our destination in 6 jumps.
It's gonna be 6 jumps. It's literally the other side of the bubble. And then hold on, while that happens, I might as well. Where is the Dangus gonna go? Probably back to
Commander Alan Anetwo is online.
From.
Another haul
Which
of atmospheric
was-
processes. At this rate, I might just stay in the new colony
23
myself.
Andromedae, yes. In this area, this is a pretty good place to get your thing. You can either get it from MS Orbital or from Shang
Why not?
Hub.
These
I think
places
I'll
need
go
settlers
with
too, not just haulers.
this one again.
I
Okay.
envision when they hire
Fleet
Here,
carrier
you
jump
can
to
jump
23
off there.
Andromedae,
I'll
near
fill
23
you up
Andromedae
later.
1, has now been initiated.
See you later, Dangus. And also, oh yeah, and I want to show you. Well, on the way back, I'll show you guys the Fortress station. Looks really cool. Which system? Pop in chat. Oh, good call. Good call. There we go. And hopefully, we're gonna see something interesting. We've come a long way, literally the other side of the bubble, in 6 jumps, right? And the bubble's bigger now, too, baby! But the Mandalay
Jumping to Col
has big jump
285
energy,
sector
big jump energy.
UGOA 22-2.
It's like, yeah, once you get a Mandalay with an SEO...
This star isn't
I haven't
scoopable,
even,
but the next
I
5
think,
stars in
got,
our route are all scoopable.
What do you call it? Experimental... Do I have mass management?
We're now
So
5
what?
jumps from Col 285 sector TY-W
Where's my
B16-1.
Increased FSD range. Yeah, it doesn't have the mass manager on it yet, so it's not even as good as it could be. And of our roaches. I wouldn't mind checking out Lantern Light on the way back. I heard that I think Blade
We're
had built
jumping to
another
Environment.
station at like an outpost that ended up even closer to the star. Like my hope, I know like Frontier fixed it or whatever.
The subsequent 4 stars
But
are
like,
also
yeah, just
scoopable, so
put an
no need to
outpost
refill
down
the
there or
tank here,
something.
beloved.
Something as a fun challenge, right?
We're now 4 jumps from Col 285 sector TY-W B16-1.
Oh, jumping. 70 light year jumps in one go. Wow.
Body
Waiting for
5
my
in
ship
this
to
system
arrive,
has
about 30
unidentified
minutes.
biosigns. Commander.
I hate that when you're just like you order your ship and it comes and it's like, yeah, I think that they were talking about like potentially reducing that, or I guess they were asking people's opinion, like should we
Now
reduce
jumping
that?
to heli ship.
I kind of feel like, yeah, it should just be like a sliding scale where if you want it in 2 minutes, yeah, it's going to cost you like 50 million. And if you just
The
want
subsequent
it
3
whenever,
stars
it'll
are
be like
also
10 grand.
scoopable, so no need to refill the tank here, Commander.
Like, I'm all for the idea of like, yeah, just like make it a credit sync to save time, you know what I mean?
3 jumps remaining.
Like, I probably will still be a cheap bastard and just wait. But there's been many situations where it's like I've been kind of stranded somewhere and I'm like, okay, I just want my ship to get me. Okay, I'm going to just log out for 28 minutes. And then I kind of forget about it. And then I, you know, log in the next week and go, where the hell am I? You know, it's like any time that there's like, you have to wait more than 5 minutes for something, I think it does
Jumping
encourage
to
you to
triangular
just kind of take
sector
a break.
PYRB 4-1.
Which in itself is not a bad thing. But I know that feeling
This
of
star
frustration.
and the
where you're
next
like,
2 stars in our
cool.
route are all scoopable.
I'm gonna take a bio break when I get there. I'm
We're now 2 jumps from Cole
that
285
the
sector
thing is
TY-W
there
B16-1.
that I saw that will be hopefully mind blowing.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frame
You'll
shift
see.
drive
You'll see.
charging.
Again, this is the, like where it's just like, yeah, like I love glitchy stuff. I love when Elite doesn't work. Like that to me is more interesting. And then when they fix it, I get all disappointed. I'm like, oh.
Now jumping to Cole
Now, I
285
don't know if this
sector
is
PNYB
dangerous or will kill
15-6.
us. To be honest, I just saw a picture of it, and then I saw the system chat in the
This one's scoopable,
comments,
as
so
is the subsequent star, so only scoop here if you feel the need.
we'll see what we see when we get there. Is this it?
We're now 1 jump from Cole 285 sector TY-W B16-1.
Fuel scooping.
One more jump. Do, do, do. Alright.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frame shift drive charging.
So I love it, and to me, like, these are great kind of things where it's like the early days of colonization. Like, what's the storyline on it? Well, we let the Pilots Federation guys start colonizing, and, you know, they kind of screwed up by, like, you know, one built the station way too close to a neutron star, and it went whoopity whoopity.
We're jumping to Cole
What you're about to see
285
here, some
sector
other guy did this.
TY-W
And it feels
B16-1.
like that could incorporate in the story, right? It's like, we're not engineers, we're not architects, we don't
The
know
star
these
coming
things.
up is scoopable.
We don't know any better. We're not doing like environmental commission studies that take years before we start, you know, plopping our roots down, right? So you're
We
gonna
have
go to
arrived
German
at our
City
target
here.
destination.
And the first thing you'll notice is like, oh, that place has like a few things near it, right? Oh, you just wait. You just wait. I hope to God it's still what I saw in the screenshot. Oh, I'm going too fast. Prepare for loop machine. So I think, hold on, let me just look on the Gal map before I dock. Again, I haven't seen this in person yet, but yeah, so building at a belt, and this guy's built 1, 2, 3, 4 things, right? I assume this is what I saw. Again, early days of colonization, there's got to be some mistakes were made. Some people got to pay the price. The iron price of discovery. Okay, let's see what we see here. Okay, so it's a little different from what I saw, but so we've got a fortress station. We have a facility sticking out of it. It looks like the arms are just like moving right through it. Okay, I didn't even see this part of it. Holy shit. Like, this is kind of cool. I do like the idea of like stations having attachments like this, but not like this, not like this. But hold on, there's more. So let's request done. Oh no, wait. I have to request with the
Landing pad
Coriolis.
38 is situated at 3 o'clock at the back, when you enter with green lights to your
There's gonna
right.
be something, there might be something else inside of the station. There might be a little something in here. It's just hard to know. Where's the mail slot? Okay, there it is, there it is. So yeah, you can see this installation is just like nuzzling up. I want to see if I can go through the corridors there. But hold on, you gotta see what's inside. You gotta see what's inside. This is the important part. You might want to be careful boosting through the mail slot. Ah! So this is an outpost. So legit, like, I don't know if you can like dock with on the outpost inside of the Coriolis, but yes, they don't put an outpost inside. Okay, hold on. I might have a limited window to dock. I wonder what happens when you're docked and then this thing goes through you. Like, does it just clip through you? But this is the darndest thing I ain't ever seen.
We have docked at German City. This is our first visit to this station, Commander.
So
Go
there you have
explore
it.
a little. Perhaps find the public baths.
A station within
You
a
are
station.
starting
It's
to
like
smell
Russian
a little
dolls.
funky. Don't
And funny
forget to
enough, I
buy
love
some
that
limpets
it's
while we are
rotating.
here, Commander.
Okay, I think I'm further back, so the station's not gonna hit me. But like, what happens to ships that are docked in here? How are the NPCs dealing with this, by the way? They must be so upset. See, that guy's trying to dock, but with what?
Just make me up when the V goes up.
It's pandemonium. Oh no! It's going in for 42? Oh, nope. Blocked by the station. These poor NPCs. They just don't know what to do. This is German engineering, right? Oh, can you hit it? Well, that's what I'm wondering is like, okay, can I get docking with it? Okay, what if I launch? And then I immediately request docking before I leave the station, right?
We need to add 10 limpets to meet our minimum level for this ship.
And yeah, you can hit it. It is physical. It is physically there. It ain't no hologram. Oh wait, I probably can't get docking permission until I leave this station, right? It's like, okay, how do I leave the station? I gotta go like weave and dodge and okay, oh no, it's turning, it's turning.
Hull integrity now at 77%.
Careful. I wonder if NPCs are also docking with the station, right? And then again, I love this stuff out here. It's just like, what is going on here? And they just built everything in the same place, and I love it. I love it. See, I won't tell you why it's denied. I wonder if I bought a small ship, could I be more likely to? Yeah, okay, let's dock with Germany again.
Commander, you will find landing pad 5 at 7 o'clock at the front, keeping green lights to your
Oh,
right.
I hope this does not get fixed. This is again another legendary. Ah! Is that my path? Okay, we have a window. We have a window. Dock before it hits us. Oh God!
We have
Oh,
docked
God!
at German City.
It's
Don't
terrifying.
forget to buy
I
some
love it.
limpets while we are here, Mr. 007.
Right? Isn't it amazing? Okay, so I'm gonna do a bio break here. I'm gonna leave the bio break thing off
Consider trading or taking a mission for a faction. Imperial enforcement
so that we can watch the NPCs as they navigate this interesting situation. That's a better angle, maybe from back here. This is so basic, I love it. I think from the front's would be better. Oh, the concourse! Oh my god, I never even thought of that. Let's go out to the concourse. Yeah, that's a great place to watch. But oh, it's spinning through you? Oh no. But this is the kind of shit where I'm like, okay, this is why I love betas, right? Because like I take great pleasure when things don't work, right? When things are just completely abstractly insane, and this is like amazing. Oh yeah, I saw the station just go through the docking pad. Like, between this and Lamplight, this has been, like, my highlights for colonization. Let's see if it goes through again. Ah! 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 Okay, thank God. Apparently you don't die. Okay, so apparently there's good, the engineering on this facility is great. They've had holographic sections that pass through. Like, the station is real, but parts of it, I guess it's got like Kitty Pryde powers where they just like phase through the walls. Let's see. So I'm gonna run through this.
CMDR Dead Star Omega pointed.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God! Oh, thank God we're in a little safe zone. Oh my Lord! Oh my Lord. This is the greatest. I love this. Okay. Let me get a nice angle of this.
I thought I'd check it out. Yeah, it's all right.
This job just doesn't leave me any time for myself.
Why is my shit not recording? Hold on.
Fair point.
Start.
Right.
Why you
well,
not do
talk
this?
to you later.
Recording software won't work?
I won't let it end like this.
Oh, my frame rates. Okay, I can't apparently record. And also my frame rates. My frame rates! What's going on? I can't get into camera mode. I can't move. Help! I have 2 frames. 2 frames.
Every time I head out, I never know what's waiting for me.
Okay, I may need to...
Just last week, I got caught
Oh,
on that pirate.
okay, now I'm out of
Barely made it
that
out
mode.
alive.
Indeed.
Okay, hold on. It's making me nauseous. Okay, so this is probably why they're gonna fix it. Are you sure after ever watching? After identify yourself, so I can tell you how much I love this. Okay, let me just. The frame rates, obviously, I don't love that, but that's, you know, that's a side effect. I get some drops sometimes. A lot of times it does have to seem to do with like concourse, and I get it. It's like 2 completely separate.
We have
worlds
left
that
the
are
wing,
combined.
Commander.
In this case, I think it's more because like several things exist in the same space that they're not supposed to exist in, and then some poor NPC probably blew himself up, and that just like the computer said, "I can't take it anymore. I can't do this. I don't want to do this anymore. Please, Papa Spatula, please put me back into space." Okay. Come on. Yeah.
We're docked at German City in Col 285 Sector TY-W B16-1. We're on foot. The maximum jump range for this ship is 75.52 light years.
So if I curse myself, I'm not going to be able to get out of this station because of the frame rates. Still can't record. Okay, so I need to do a bio break. I am going to go take a quick 5-minute break while this chaos happens. I'll see you shortly. Okay, I'm back. Are the frames okay? The frames are still working?
Did you move over?
We still get to Costa working on Platform California? Ooh. This is so bizarre. You guys can keep your kidneys still. Thank you, Loot. Yeah, this is very like... This is like a nightmare. This is like a liminal nightmare. And also, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, it's coming! I'm in 2 stations at once. Cannot interact. Whoa. Felt like things were glitching out a little bit there.
Don't disagree.
I wonder if I can like transfer from one station to the other. Like, has that ever been done before? Where's Mars? Is Mars streaming? Hold on. Is Mars online? Because this feels like a Mars and Barefoot thing.
I hope this starboard's better than the one I just
Let's see here.
jumped from.
No, sometimes Mars streams at like... Oh, there he is. He's in a private PG.
Nothing to write home about, but it serves its purpose.
Come to...
It does its job, but I wouldn't say I love the place.
Let's see if I can get Mars here. Take a taxi? Oh my god. Should we?
Yeah.
See if you can find a silicate asteroid field. They look like giant snowflakes. It's incredible.
Indeed.
Well, I should probably make tracks. See you around.
Catch you later.
Bayo-Eurolemedal detected.
Let's wait for it. Wait for it. Hello, sir. I'd like to buy a gun, please. Something to defend myself from rogue stations. Where is it? Where's it at? Ah! Okay. Oh god, it comes quickly. Oh god! Oh no! Oh, I love this. Okay, let's try taking a taxi. Wait, can I take a taxi from this station to the other station?
Welcome to
Oh,
Apex.
I like that little jump.
Your gateway.
He's very happy to see me. Okay, can we go? Oh my god. Oh my god. We're taking a taxi from one station to the other.
Your booking is confirmed.
Oh god.
Thank you for choosing Apex Interstellar.
It's gonna be the shortest taxi ride ever. Can my frames last that long though? Is this a safe space or what's gonna go on? I don't know what happens when you get on that other station though. Thankfully, at least, like, we know that Apex is like the first thing that arrives in... Oh god. 4 frames. 3 frames. Like, the frame rate is the enemy here. It's like that's the danger is the frame rates. Okay. If I can get in the lift, maybe I have a chance. It's starting to fall apart, guys. The universe is collapsing in on itself. Shiv! Shiv! How you doing? Okay, here we go. We are attempting to taxi from one station to another. And that is going to be a lot more interesting. If you're just joining, that sentence, you don't have any idea. You don't have any... Yeah, I could use, like, honestly, like, I could do with 2 frames. 2 more frames, I'd be... Give me 2 more frames. This is just gonna, like, watch Spatula die in frame-by-frame analysis. Hello? Okay. Get in the elevator. Where am I? What's going on? Oh, did the elevator close? Oh, goddamn. Okay, okay. So I can't, like, move. Okay, just give me a second here, guys. This is, like, the deadly science. Oh, for crying out loud.
Your feet and your feet.
Okay. Go to hangar. Okay, we got... Hey, we got some more frames! We're up to 9! We're up to 9, guys! Okay, just keep pressing forward. There we go. We're in the elevator. Oh god! We've fallen through the elevator. Where are we? Oh god. Oh no. Hello? 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 Where am I? Where am I? Oh no. Am I running this on a 386? I might as well be. Oh, let's put me back on here. Okay, I'm gonna try actually just like relogging for a second. Because at least maybe I'll have a brief window. The old Voodoo 2 graphic. Oh my god, the Voodoos. Oh my god, that took me back. Okay, this is like, oh, no, don't buy arcs. Don't buy arcs. Just take me to the menu. I know, right? This is a memory leak if I ever saw one. Okay, hold on. Can we do it? Is it gonna be okay? Are we gonna get our frames back? So it seems like, okay, we get like a little bit of a window, right? So if I get that taxi quickly before the frame rate starts, because I think like maybe the frame rates are, it's just like over time, the system just like, it's leaking little bits, right? So you have like this small little window. Okay.
Come back soon, Commander.
No, we're good. Okay, why are we still at 5 frames a second and we're on the... Hold on a second. Do I need to restart this whole game now? I think I do. Oh, you know why? Because the hangar is probably showing the hangar at the station that I'm at. Hold on, I wonder if we just like chill on the hangar here. Are we going to see the station actually like come through? Like, there's no way it loads the game to this degree. But why else would I be at 7 frames a second on the menu? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, I'm gonna have to restart. Because this is just... Check your task manager.
Finally, some peace and fucking quiet. Smell you later, Commander.
I do have RAM issues. I do...
Commencing shutdown procedures.
Like, on a good day, it's usually pretty...
The virtual co-pilot service is terminating.
No, don't terminate. Okay, whatever. Terminate. I don't care. You probably weren't helping anyway. Okay. Hold on. We're relaunching. Yeah, it's an ED co-pilot. Just knows when you shut the game to shut itself off. That's actually an option. It's an option I like, but... Okay. Reloading. RAM is looking okay. Can I shut anything off? I can shut you off. Okay, let's try this again. So what we're going to try to do is just like run to Apex. See if we can get ourselves a taxi from one station to another. And see if we can get in that taxi before the frame rates collapse in and on themselves. Believe me, when you go from like, yeah, it's like I've just been like transporting steel and aluminum and all that stuff, and then you just go to like this level of goofiness, and it's like, oh my god, this is like can we make this gameplay somehow? Like, imagine the colonization gameplay was like, yeah, the stations they all start out in the same thing. It's like a puzzle you have to solve. I wonder, is my taxi still gonna be ordered? Can I run just like right to the elevator? Or will I have to go to Apex again? VRAM or RAM? I don't even know what that means, man. Like virtual RAM? Is that like is that when they say download more RAM? Okay, run. First of all, let's just check. Are there elevators? No. Wait. Shuttle preparing for departure. Okay. That could be me. Okay, 50 frames a second. We're good. Just don't look at the other, just don't look at the nonsense. Just don't look at the nonsense. Just put your head down. Get in your shuttle. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh my god. I don't know what's gonna happen, guys. Like, this is, I don't know. Like, if I were the pilot, I wouldn't know what the heck I was supposed to do, but... Sherry Rollins, we're about to go on an adventure, you and I. I hope you're ready for the adventure of your life. Alright. Let's see what happens. The question is, should I go in external cam? I gotta go in external cam.
Glad to have you on board.
Oh, I'm glad to be on board. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. She's gonna have to. What do you do, Sherry? Sherry, you can do it. Sherry, just follow the dotted lines, okay? I guess we gotta exit and then request docking, right? Okay. How is this even gonna work? Like, I don't even, does a taxi even know what to do when they're in? Like, because there's never been a station that's in the same instance as another station. So, like, where are we going, Sherry? And there's that other facility just out there, right? Like, this is just so amazing. Jumping in 10 minutes to your colonization system. Oh, sweet, sweet, sweet. Thank you, Phil. Okay, it looks like we're going to Super Cruise.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Sure, you know what you're doing, right? Okay, and now maybe it depends like which instance you lock into based on like what you select, right? Like if you select German City, you instance with German City. If you select Sherry. Oh god. Does she not know that like you have to like move away from the target? Oh god, Sherry, are we just gonna go in circles around the object that we want to talk with? We're just literally flying around. Sherry. We can do a local redirect. Okay, what if we do the redirect to something else? So redirect there. Oh wait. Okay, no, we don't want. Okay, so maybe, and then we redirect back to Michael City. There we go. There we go. We've solved all our problems. See, Sherry, I'm helping you. I'm helping you. All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm very interested to know how she's gonna pull this off. I wish I could be recording this right now, but for some reason, like, my recording software is just not, like, working. We told you, Spotjet, you can undock anytime you like, but you can never leave. Sherry Rollins! She Rollins. She's Sherry. Please be patient, waiting for an available pad. Uh-oh. That might be the problem. Because maybe the pads never go available. Sherry, I'm gonna give you like a minute here. Wait, are we moving? No. I have the feeling that that's not gonna happen. This is so awesome. Yeah, I have a feeling that it's just like never going to offer a pod. Because when I was trying to dock with it, I was just getting like denied, denied, denied. If I get one more denial, I'll just switch the dock to yeah, it's not gonna happen. Aww. I really wanted to get on that other concourse, because imagine what the view would be from the little outpost concourse. Alright, just take me back to German. Let's see. If you can dock here, I'll be impressed, okay?
We're approaching our destination.
Come on, Sherry. Show me what you got. Show me your skills as a pilot. I really wish I could record this, man. Look at this chaos. I also want to like go in that facility and see if there's like hallways. Because there should be like, they usually have like little tunnels or whatever. Alright, Sherry. What's our plan of attack here? You can do this, Sherry. Just avoid the whole outpost. Sherry? Sherry? Sherry, I don't like this trajectory. Sherry! Damn it, Sherry! I was just trying to brute force things, Sherry. I don't understand. The station is kind of causing you to list. We've become one with the station. Sherry? Sherry, no! Are we gonna be stuck here forever? Hold on, where's the concourse on this thing? This is huge. Like again, it's like elite scale is huge, but often you don't get the sense of scale until you actually see like something next to another thing, and then you go, whoa. What's probably making the frame rates drop is probably it's trying to render like 2 concourses at one time. Okay, so you can see here like the landing pads are already like open, so I think that's why you can't dock with it. It's probably, you know what it is? It's probably like some other NPCs are trying to dock with it, and they just can't figure out how to get to it, so they're just sitting there occupying them docks. Are we still stuck to the station over here? Where's the taxi? Oh, Sherry. Oh, Sherry. Oh, no, Sherry. I mean, I appreciate that she's still giving it her go. A little disorienting. Oh, Sherry! You did it! Hey! Hey, Sherry! Weirdest thing I've ever seen. Where is the, Oh, yeah. That would have been so cool, though, if the taxi's been able to talk with that guy.
Have a nice day.
Yeah, you too, Sherry. Thanks for the joyride. What are other ways to get on stations? I guess that's it. You either dock or taxi. Frames rate seems to be holding, though. We're at a solid 40-something. It's not the best it's ever been, but, you know, the universe isn't collapsing. Did Mars ever get my thing? Oh, no, I don't think he did. He's in private mode anyway. Buddy. He's just like, he's so depressed. He's turned. What's he doing? I'm on my break. Look, man. You know how many customers I get at this station? Nobody wants to talk. I can't even talk to him. Yo, buddy. You okay? What's he doing? Like a Michael Jackson dance move or something? Oh, yeah, there we go. That's the station passing through right now. Hey, buddy. You want to trade? It's gonna make you feel any better. I'll buy a gun. You guys don't want to do business. What's going on here? What the hell? Now Apex is down and out apparently. Okay. What about the bartender? No. Is this what happens when you get banned? Everyone just like turns their back to you? What happened? What did I do to make? Oh, Shipyard's still good.
Welcome to Inter-Astra. Okay. Let's see if we...
Can I buy a
No
ship?
rush.
What do you sell here? I think an adder would be nice. I'm gonna buy an adder. That's a much lower rebuy cost to be dicking around with on this.
Take care out there, Commander.
Well, thank you for not turning your back on me, sir. Thank you for, you know, your service. Oh, and you're good too.
Vista Genomic. I hope you have some organic... Please return.
Frontline Solutions is still up. So it's just like this side of the station has just basically decided they don't want to do anything. Just love those little like trucks. They're just like running away from the station. Ah! No, that's scary as hell, man. She's just enjoying it. She's just like this. All the adrenaline junkies are coming here. With the Frontline Solutions people. It's probably no conflicts here.
Sorry, I've got no postings available at the moment.
Yeah, it's still too new. Too new. Let me go play around with my adder. Man, this is nuts. Now I am the taxi. Okay, I think we might need to put some livery on this though. I didn't pay all that arcs for nothing. Everything so far is somewhat explainable, but this sad turned away NPCs I cannot fathom what would be causing that. Depression. It's just simple, pure depression. Okay, livery. Banana. Let's see, what do we got here? Can't remember. How many adder skins do I have? That's the question. Ba-da-da-ba-ba. Let's see, paint job. Oh, I don't have the Adderchrome. Okay, I'm frozen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is that all it took? And it's trying to do the chrome on top of that? No, we'll go with our little pirate skin. This is my favorite outer skin. Oh, auto launch works. Let's see what that does. Docking computer, take the wheel. What you got? Oh, it's not gonna be that difficult. We're on a front pad.
Please exit.
Docking computer immediately gave up. It's like, I don't care, man. I don't get paid enough to deal with this shit. Michael City, request docking. Wait, what? Oh my god, I just got docking with it. Oh my god. We're getting on! We're getting on! Well, maybe. Holy shit, I did. Whoa, auto dock. No, 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 no. Okay. Okay. Do not. No, auto. Okay, how do I turn that off? How do I turn that off? Get it off. Get it off. Auto dock off. Off. Thank you. Thank you. I will do this. This is going to be a little more complicated than I think you can manage. Okay, there's our target. Docking pad 1. Let's do it. Come on. Come on, before we end up in the walls. Oh, God, we're so close. Okay, back it up a bit. Back it up a bit. Back it up. Back it up. Uh-oh. Here we go. Oh my God, we did it. Oh my God, we did it. So am I gonna go in the walls? Or am I gonna, like, you can't blow up on the pad, right? Kill them. Oh, did I go down? Okay, okay, okay. Let's get out and see the concourse. Wow, so okay, maybe if I had just like waited in that taxi long enough, like I would have eventually got there. Oh God. This is so bizarre. Help. No, 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 I don't want to go back there. Now can I get to the concourse? Oh no! No! Hey, station interiors! Yeah, baby! Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, this is, I think I'm in a permanent, uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's ever of those dreams where you just keep falling. Maybe I can get on the racetrack. Nope. Uh-oh. Come on, come on. Oh. Uh-oh. Deadstar, are you there in a ship? Maybe you can catch me? I don't know if I'm just like spawning in the same place and popping out over and over again, but... Oh no. You're making a big mistake, says Paul Almond. Eee! Okay, what if I now exit and then log back in? Would that put me up on the concourse? That actually might make sense, right? Because usually you don't end up in the hangar, you end up in the concourse. But then will I be able to get back to it? This is so fun. Oh, we got de-instanced? It's probably too much to handle. Because again, it's like Elite's trying to render too much, and then on top of that, be able to render what other people are doing. I can imagine it like just booting us as a defense mechanism for the frame rates. Okay. I am on solid ground. I can see the station coming through the wall. Look out for the lights. Okay, hopefully we won't get hit with one. Do the elevators work? Oh my god. This is terrifying. Oh god, it does. It does. You thought you shake things up and do a little hauling. Well, things are being shook up right here. And... Oh, hi. How you doing, sir? Okay, so everything seems normal. As I walk through the concourse, everything seems perfectly fine. What about this guy? Is he got? Oh, yeah, look at that. You don't have your back to me.
I've got the best stock in the system.
Give me some. What do you got here?
None of these guns will let you down.
So yeah, if you want the best guns, you got. Oh, level 3. I'm taking that. Sure, why not? If you want the best guns, come to this station. If you can dock with it. Oops, my game crashed. Okay, so on second thought, do not buy any guns from that station. It's just loading. Give me a second here. What am I doing? Well, I'm basically I'm like a little Russian doll inside of a station, inside of another station. And hopefully this time it doesn't crash. I can look out the window and show you where we are. I want something like this in my system. Maybe I should just like try to replicate it. Just like build 3 stations on top of each other. What if you did like 3 outposts, right? Would they all combine into like a giant robot? Let me in. Uh-oh. Did it crash so hard that I can't get back into the game? Daddy Braben. Or maybe Frontier is watching this and they're like, shut down the servers. He got in the concourse. That should never have happened. Oh, there we go. Okie dokie. This was just supposed to be a simple day of hauling. What have we become? Okay. Back down the hangar. That's fine. It didn't crash down here.
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
You've permanently damaged the FDev hamsters. The hamsters have fallen out of the wheel. If you're hauling, feel free to help me finish my primary port. Well, hi. Colonization is never truly finished, right? So yeah, so this station is a little different than most stations. Apparently there's a guy down there. Sorry about that, dude. Let's just take a nice little seat here. We can watch the chaos happening outside. Would you ever? I never would have thought. I said, "Oh, he's having trouble dealing." Oh, he's trying to dock. Yeah, come on, NPC, you can do it. Pad 2, you can do it. Oh no, oh no, oh. Wait for the explosion. Is it gonna blow up? Because the station is physical. Like you don't clip through it. It's probably dragging him along the side of the station right now. That's probably how the docking pad opened up. It's just a poor NPC getting dragged along until he dies. Let's see. You can also look. There's also like the roof. Oh no, the station doesn't have roof holes. I can't see out the other side where the mail slot is. I did not think I was going to get on here, but this is lovely. The station within the station. Down. Uh-oh, that Type 9's not gonna make it. Oh, I got inside. Okay. Oh no, I can't move. I can't move. Oh. That's weird. I'm like stuck on the. I want to know what happened to that Type 9 over. Oh. Okay, that was just a camera mode issue. What happened to that Type 9? Did he make it? Oh no, no, no. There he is. He moved. What do you mean I turned into a dolphin? That's oh god. Ma'am, are you okay? Is she just like on a weird center of gravity and she's not got rotation correction on?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad it's you doing this and not me.
Actually, I think you might have it the wait, are you sure about that, ma'am?
Okay. So here's a bit more about the job.
Let's try to negotiate with her. I want to discuss
what are you
payment.
After? Danger money? No way. That's far too much for a job like this.
I'm going.
Take the original deal.
I'm going into the floor now. I can't hear her because she's muffled. Oh god. And that poor Type 9 is stuck to the station now. They'll just become part of the station eventually. Oh, a dolphin. Oh, my dolphin laugh. Go, 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 go. You can make it. You can make it, dude. Oh, he's got a short window. Is he for pad 25? Oh my god. You waited too long, buddy. You waited too long, buddy. Oh no. Is he doing it? No, I don't think he's gonna be able to do it. Wish I could actually get a camera out there. That'd be awesome if I could. Yeah. Okay. I got something outside. It's weird. I can't move that far away from the wall. So apparently I can go all over the station, but not away from it. Okay. Okay. This is an odd new. Oh, hello. Blue bars. Can I go along this way? No, I guess I'm only on the boxy bit of the station. Did that Type 9 dock or did he blow up or what? Or is that him? Oh, that's him. Oh, look at that little Cobra in there. I think that Cobra's still trying to dock with this station, right? That's why I really didn't think we would get on here. I just randomly got permission to dock. How come he's not getting shot by the station, though? That's loitering. We all know what that's punishable by. Where's the window? What's in here? It's a part of the station I never go. It's like the under the house kind of thing when you look at the foundations.
had a change of heart, did we?
The any missions, it's like, please stop me. Hauling ass is not YouTube appropriate. Oh, assets, my bad. Apparently, yeah. Well, I was literally, all I wanted was a simple day of hauling, and then this happens. Isn't that right, Sasha?
Pity. I could have really used your help.
Yeah, you apparently really need some help.
Not for you, huh? Well, no hard feelings.
Sarah, no, don't go on the floor.
Pity. I could have really used your help.
Oh, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. Don't do it.
Not for you, huh? Well, no hard feelings.
Goodbye. Goodbye. When she curls in the fetal position. Kind of looks like she's swimming for a second there. But I'm guessing, like, yeah, she just, like, lost her rotational correction. Does that happen with everybody? Like, is there a dude up here who's, like, going through the floor or anything? Like,
Flying around.
where are all the mission givers? Usually there's one here. Maybe this is why the other ones, so like, turn, you know, if you turn your back to the wall and cross your arms and don't serve anyone, then you won't fall through the floor. They figured out the trick. Hey, I can't find it. Oh. There's someone there.
Important that needs dealing with.
Sir, is there anything I can do to help you? Let's get you out of there. Let's lift you up, sir. This is like Dracula.
Some say that
Welcome to my station.
Get this job done, and you'll make some people very happy. Not for you, huh? Well, no hard feelings. Just remember, this isn't your run-of-the-mill transport job. Pity. I could have really used your help.
As he slowly falls back into the wall. Wait.
Okay, we're on the clock here, so let's not waste time.
How much does it pay?
Everyone's out for themselves, aren't they?
Oh, that pissed him off. Now he's gone. Sir. I don't think I'm stuck. I shouldn't be stuck. I hope I'm not stuck. I'm just trying to like find all these whacked out things here. We know about Floor Lady over there, and then that dude. Obviously the NPCs are having a tough time today.
Exploring the galaxy.
Is there another mission? Oh, there's another mission giver here.
Given it a lot of thought.
Can I see them on the other side? Yeah, maybe. I can see a foot. Just to see some feet poking through. What is going on? What are you doing? What are you doing? You okay, ma'am? Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Just turn on your rotational correction.
Life out here is just a little bit
Oh God. Yeah, she's doing the full circle.
Yeah.
And it's like trying to
Itchy trigger
compensate,
finger?
like.
Let me scratch that for you.
Itchy trigger finger. Let me scratch that for you. Hold on, let me get right under there. Oh no. If you do it like this, it's like, yeah, it looks like. There you go. Now you're not upside down. And into the wall she goes. Yeah, I don't know if the architects like followed the blueprints correctly for this station or something. Bartender
Take a
should
load
be
off,
okay.
Commander.
The mission givers are
Like to
spinning.
overwork their people here, huh?
There's usually one here, but I guess it'll be the same as the other girl. This is mild compared to Star Citizen. Like, maybe I actually would love Star Citizen if I just really embraced that. It'll never not amuse the heck out of me. Now that you can kind of see them do it in sync. And it's actually like kind of creepy. It's like if one person does it, it's fun. If it's like multiple people rotating like that and phasing through the floor, it becomes a little unsettling. Okay, anything weird back here? No. Alright, well I guess back to the ship. Unless... No, we don't want to do taxi. The fun part is they're rotating with the other station, not this one. Oh yeah, because it's like, again, it's like there's like rotational correction for the inside, right? But it only applies to ships, not to people. Can this stuff like push me out? Like, will it crush me, or no, it'll just go through me like the other stuff? Oh god, oh god. It really actually, like it's triggering a weird part of my brain that is like the unspeakable. It's like horror that you don't know how to process, right? Like, I don't know what. It's like my brain's like, I don't know what this is, but it ain't good. I guess like the station's kind of like running against the wall. That's so unsettling. That's just, it's very Doctor Strange, world moving around kind of thing. Oh, sweet. Yeah, you go for it, man. Go for it. Thank you, by the way, for the for helping me with that station. So let's see if I disembark again and fall through the floor. No. Okay, so we've reached some stability here. I think our presence is helping stabilize. Feels like you're going to be crushed or something. Okay, so now we need to undock. And can we get German City to... No, we have to probably leave the station. Wait, are we going to be immediately trespassing? Okay, we've got like a leave station thing. But that was... Oh! Okay, yeah, auto to launch. No. Bad auto launch. Okay. Okay, I'm stuck on the station. Stuck on the station. Okay. Which way is mail slot? Oh god. Oh my lord. No, it's the other way. Hey, I'm not getting loitering. So wait, you can just chill in here. Well, this would be... Hey, do we get that, because there's a station antenna here, right? So, and in theory, I know it's like there's like a code. So any station that has these antennas, and I'm not sure if it's this particular type of antenna, but it's like if you get close enough and you do a spectrogram, you'll see like all this sort of like weird stuff, right? Like numbers and letters. And people have never been able to like do more than like, you know, 5 to 8 minutes of the pattern because like you have to leave the station, right? Let's go this way. This is so cool. Because technically it's not trespassing, because like I live here now.
Flight assist off.
Permission granted.
Okay.
Set course for landing pad 3-1.
Oh, actually, you know what? Before I do that, let me see. First of all, hold on. Shut off all docking computers. Okay, that's fine. Hold on. Wait a second. What's going on? Okay, I want to check out this stuff. Is there like passageways I can go in there? The satellite over your medical installation. When they were building these, though, I guess like there'd be like multiple construction ships and stuff, right? Hold on, let me get these free mats. This is what I actually like, how you can place facilities in your system and you get free mat generators. Okay, do you have an entrance, sir? Oh my god, that's out of context. Let's see, can we get inside? What kind of facility are you? Oh, there's something. Then you can go in. And oh god. And the arm goes through it. Oh my lord. This is like a Mario Kart level now. It's Like, can you get in here? Or you know what you can do is you can time it so that the arm gives you a boost. Hold on, let's see if we can do that. Oh my. Oh my. Okay. Let's see when there's... Should be another arm coming shortly. Yeah, okay. Let's do it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boost. Oh shit, boost. Okay, too late. Does it come through? Oh god, it comes through. Okay, let me try that with better timing. Why Adder? Why not? The Adder is still my absolute favorite ship. I mean, look at this cockpit. Like, when you're just like a young pilot and you get out of your Sidewinder into this thing and it's like, oh my god, I have a space minivan. It's still one of my absolute favorite ships. But the answer is because it is lower rebuy than my Mandalay, and I might need that. Okay, let me do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Oh god. Okay, that was too late as well. Why am I just trying to die though? Okay. What do you mean young? How dare you? How dare you, child? Okay, let me write down. Is there anywhere else I can go through this place? My frames are stable now, so that's good. Oh god. This is so chaotic. Whoa. What are these red things, by the way?
Reduce speed to 100 meters per second.
Well, this is weird. I'm getting like, I can't really like go this way. It doesn't really want me to go this way. I'm getting some like real resistance. Yeah, it's like the ship is. Hold on. If I just like shut it off. Yeah, I'm like moving on my own. Or is this thing moving? I don't know what's going on. It's very confusing. Like it's like there's a slight list or whatever. It's making it difficult to move. What's that? Can I go in there? Blue square? Yeah, it's like as I'm trying to move up, it's like kind of pushing me down. Like I'm still full throttling, but you can see it like slowing me, right? Maybe we can hitch a ride on this thing. It'll bring us out. Oh. Okay, we're on. Okay. Stabilize. Oh, I turned flight assist off. Oops. Okay. And perfect. Turn off rotation correction and flight assist. Oh. It's gonna do both. I think I have that on the toggle mode. It was one of the F keys. Okay, that'll put me back in Michael City. That's fine. You know, ship engineering mats are stupid easy to fill now without missions. Oh yeah, you just go to basically those like high grade emissions, and then you go from 0 to 100 of whatever the heck is there, and then you go to a materials trader. Like honestly, which I'm glad. The next thing they need to do is fix raw mats, because apparently also the limpet trick no longer works. The joy of noob hammers. Noob hammers are my favorite. They really are.
Landing restraints
German City.
You are reminded to observe safe speeds when traversing the docking bay.
Yeah. We're safe. Oh god. Oh no. Oh god, I'm being crushed. No. No, don't open the galaxy map. What's going on? I don't want to be here. Don't send me. No. Don't die because you're gonna go to prison now. Oh god. Oh god. That was terrifying. Like, honestly, that's more terrifying than getting caught in the jaws of a dredger. If you know, you know.
Request denied.
Yeah.
Permission denied. Please wait for a vacancy, Commander.
Oh, not Michael City. I want German.
Please wait for an available landing pad.
That's where my Mandalay is. Well, this place is fun as heck. I love it. I want this. I want this in my systems. And then, like, please don't tell Frontier about it. So they never fix it. Imagine if this was like literally like Dangus HQ. It's like if you can dock if you can. Oh, that's my docking pad. Take her down. Take her down. Oh shit! I'm listing. I'm listing. Which one is the... Okay, so if I take off rotation... Yeah. Oh, I'm on the wrong docking pad now. I actually got moved. That thing yeeted me. Okay, wait, where's my docking pad? Okay, that's it. That's it. This is the one thing about the outer where it's like, yeah, the view space is very restricted, right? Yeah, you really have to kind of... There's like a counter force here that keeps listing me left. Come on! Come on! This is the craziest docking I've ever had to do! Okay, there we go. Let's pay the fine. That way, we don't end up yeeted across the galaxy in an outer.
Our facilities are at your disposal, Commander.
No. Okay, so we'll keep an outer bookmark here. Why not? Oh my lord. It's like, I guess while you're docked, it will go for you. Yeah, let's see what happens if I stay on the pad. Uh-oh. Maybe that's what happens if you don't. Yeah, I love how there's debris flying everywhere. No, this isn't Lantern Light. This is the next best thing. Lantern Light, I think, got fixed. This is whatever random system. This is German orbital or whatever. So the guy basically, I guess, like built, there were like 4 orbital spots, and so he put like 2 facilities, and then apparently was able to build like a station within a station, or like, you know, an outpost inside of a Coriolis, right? That's a terrifying sound. Really, like some docking pads are make you much worse off than others. This one's just like, oh my god, if I had a large ship, like that must have been like 2 meters maximum. Okay, that thing though, that looks like it's gonna go through the cockpit. It's gonna be close. There's nothing wrong with German City. I mean, what's more wrong with Michael City? I mean, I don't know. It's one of them is not supposed to be here. Oh yeah, it just passes through you. What would happen if you launch while it's inside of you? Will that allow me to get inside of it with a ship? I think we need to try that for the sake of science. But yeah, I don't know. I guess from what one perspective or another, it's either German City or Michael City. The Michael German is the name of it in my head canon. This guy's like really building a lot of stuff in this one system. It's like But, oh yeah, you can see there's a ship being crushed. Oh, poor little lad. Oh, I don't think he's gonna make it. Oh god, that's terrifying. That is terrifying. Yeah. Sorry about that, buddy. Okay, get ready to launch. We're gonna try to launch like right as soon as that enters us and see if that like puts us in the space between dimensions. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Oh! Okay. It's real. It's real. It's real. Okay. It's real. It's push. It hurt. Ow! Ow! Okay. Let's be reasonable. What's that thing? What is that thing? That's like a supposed to be their thing. That's weird. Kind of weave and dodge between the orbital. Actually, I love the challenge of just like navigating an obstacle course, right? Yeah, so that's German City and Michael City. I guess we'll go back and finish off our station, but you know, if you're looking for a place to do shenanigans, this is I think probably the most shenanigan-y thing I've seen. Like the lantern light was cool. This is just like odd, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, this is weird. It's like Lantern Light was one of those things where you're like, okay, that's fun. This one is just, it makes me feel terrible on the inside. Alright, so did Phil finish off the station? Probably because I don't see it. Or wait, I still see a mission thing. Complete primary port. Do we need anything on the way? Should I pick up anything on the way, or did you got I think you got everything, didn't you? Say that? Oh yeah, it's just down to steel. Well, actually, before I go back there, we'll end the stream christening our thing. The German Michael Myers. The German Michael. The Swedish German. I want to go there first, and I'll just show you Spatula City and how cool. I mean, it looks obviously not. It's not going to look cooler than this, right? Like, I mean, what are you going to do, right? This is the coolest place in the galaxy, in my opinion. It's just a very unique station, you know? That's basically what it's going to look like, but we're going to go look at it because it's mad. It's just, oh my. Well, that was cool. Station within a station, double concourse experience. I actually thought it would be like a lot more broken. Like I thought the frame rate thing was going to carry on the whole time, but I got some good exploration of that.
Warning. Temperature critical.
You were killed for pad loitering because you were typing here.
Disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh no! Pad loitering by my colonization ship? Does it do that? I guess it does have pad loitering. I've never angered it enough to know how deadly it is. But really, if you think about it, yeah, like station lasers are the most powerful weapon that we've encountered. I guess other than the Proteus wave. Can you imagine a Panther Clipper gets one station laser?
Fuel scooping.
They probably not have enough steel. Yeah, I'll have to go get my Type 8 or something. I guess how much is left? It said 7 something.
Disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
I wish I could like order my Type 9 to meet me halfway. Oh wait, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Because my Type 9 is over there, because my carrier jumps. And it's in a place where there's steel, so I could actually load up, get the steel, and bring the steel. That actually worked out. Everything is working out okay. Except for German City. They're not okay. They need help. Ooh. Some neck stretches here. Okay, where is 23 Andromedy? Head there, swap to T9, pick up a load of old steel, and then jam it down the old colonization ship skillet. All in a day's work. What was that? Oh, mega ship, nice. It's like as you start to go through now, you know, now that we've had like a taste of colonization, like we know how many materials it takes to build stuff, and you know, it's like my best system has like 3 things, right? And then you kind of, you know, it's kind of a task, right? But you see some of these like pre-existing systems, and you look at the number of like tier 3 ports, and you're like, damn. Like there's like 50 settlements in there. You're like, okay, these NPCs worked real hard to get that up there. The German city NPCs. Oh yeah, is that the ones that they're facing backwards and they're just like have their head hanging down, Charlie Brown style? I mean, I would be pretty upset too if a station just kept like phasing through me every 5 seconds. It would be annoying at first, but then I think like after a couple of days of that, you probably would start to develop some sort of weird dimensional depression. It's just like even like going off Earth or whatever, if you're in space or whatever, like people get depressed not being on a planet, right? You know, they never explain how they solve it. How did they solve like the space depression? Don't say evil things like that. I want Panther Clipper badly. What did I say? What did I say? Dangabus, Dangabus. I do want a Panther Clipper. But like I said earlier, I don't want it to just be like another ship. I want a new class of ship called extra large ships. They can only dock at certain stations that have like the type of dock for them. Otherwise you have to use like trade limpets or something. And yeah, you have to take like shuttles. You know, you can dock with them and then take the shuttle into the station. Or just like dock with like a little space dock that, like, I want these things to like float next to your carrier at all times. Like if you have a Panther Clipper, like it's there. You know, it doesn't live in the shipyard. It's like its own thing. And then they can, you know, start working on other extra large ships and variants or whatever. And then eventually we get a flyable capital ship. Yes, please. Spatula wants a capital ship. Thank you very much. I mean, that kind of felt like when they were first talking about fleet carriers, and it was supposed to be like a squadron thing. So like a squadron could buy a fleet carrier, and they were supposed to have kind of like a fleet with them, like support ships. Like they were supposed to be like more than one ship kind of thing. And then obviously they scaled it down and released it, you know, pretty much as it is now. Like I guess like they didn't have fleet carrier interiors for the first little bit, but fleet carriers haven't really changed that much. Which is another area of the game where I'm like, damn, like fleet carriers are definitely like, it's like an end game thing. You know, it's like once you get the fleet carrier, like a lot of things open up, a lot of things become easier. But I think, yeah, it's like I would love them to have like a couple things they could, like, I mean, number one, stupid shit like crew cabins, like captain's quarters, customization. You know, pick one of 7 desks for your office. Pick your captain's chair. More interior aesthetics, because they have like 3 options or whatever. Like I'd pay ARCs to just be able to make my thing look like a, you know, the Event Horizon or a Dead Space or something like that. Go with the abandoned, overrun by evil alien spaceship look. Okay, where be my type 9? At first I was just doing whatever, in whatever type 9. And then I actually spec'd this one out, so it actually has decent stuff. Because I found, between just the ship going so slow, and then, you know, it was like, to get away from the carrier, it took like 2 minutes just to get it at the mass lock range. So I slap some dirty drives on here, and it's all good now. still, it's just the amount of trading has just been massive, right? And this has never been an area of the game that I've ever had much interest in. I kind of, you know, do it only when I have to. It's not really my thing. But the last couple of weeks, I've just been non-stop. And it's like, I haven't, like, done any bounty hunting. I did a little bit of exploration. I did do a little bit of, like, scouting or whatever to find some stations. Okay, 597 steel to finish it. You're all out? Okay. I can do that. I can do it. As long as I don't get pirated. Where are you here, Phil? Or are you out of the game? Is that what you meant? Oh no, there you are. Why is Mars in private group? I wanted Mars to come to that that place because that's felt like such a Mars Mars thing. Everyone acts like the Corsair is not going to be the best ship in the game, but I think like when you compare it 1-to-1 with medium ships, like it does have some pretty crazy stuff, like the speed, the power plant, the power distributor, the power distributor size. Which means like, and it's got like pretty good hard points. Like, and then it's like, I think the Fertile Lance only has like a little bit more shield than it. Like, it does feel like it's like really good. It does feel really, really good. Cutter's better for cargo. Well, it's not gonna be the best ship in the game for everything. I mean, they're advertising like a multi-role, but I'll tell you what it is. It's a pirate ship. That's what it is. And if you buy a Corsair and you don't make a pirate ship, there's something wrong. There's no, like, okay, like, I think a Python also looks like a pirate ship, but feels more like a pirate barge, you know? The Corsair is the one that goes out and hunts, and then the you know, the Python hauls it back to the, you know, the spoils of war to the, where thence they came from. But I think the Corsair looks so cool. I think it is a little bit, maybe, like, compared to all the other medium ships, like, it's just, like, obviously very good.
Scan detected.
And it's supposed to, but like they say it's like, oh, it's a multi-role ship. It's the only one that's like truly multi-role. I guess it is. But
deployed. Hull integrity compromised. Taking damage.
Okay. So I need like, what was it, 5 something steel? I guess I'll just fill it up.
Perform landing checklist. It's good to have you with us, Commander.
I'll need steel at some point or another.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Or I could drop it off on someone else's station after. Okay, and then where are we? We are... Where's the... Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting, like, this is, like, where I was originally expanding, and it's like, we've gone so far. And then there's just, like, these little useless ones. Okay, I do want to go by Spatula City. A nice little ceremonial flyby. I won't dock with it, but... There's no economy as of yet because it was just literally finished today, tomorrow. Oh, I'm hauling to my brand new, my 9th colony, getting my 9th colony online because, you know, that sounds normal. I was literally like paranoid for like, when is the station gonna swing down? I'm like, no, I'm not there anymore. Come on. Come on!
Hull integrity compromised.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. And how many jumps? How many jumps? 8 jumps. Oh my god. Oh my god. After when you go from a Mandalay to a Type 9, you're like, oh, the maneuverability, oh, the jump range. Like, yes, the cargo space. Yes, it's good that the ships feel different. It gives the Type 9 a unique identity, shall we say.
4, 3, 2, 1.
But I'm definitely more like a medium, a small to medium fast ship. That's my jam. Being this like space trucker hauler dude has been like very different for me, and I find it relaxing. I've actually, you know, it's funny, I've watched all of season 1 of Farscape in the last week or so. As I was hauling, I would just throw Farscape on. If you've not watched Farscape, I love that show. That is like one of my absolute favorite sci-fi shows. Like, I think it should be up there regarded with like Star Trek and, you know, the good Star Wars shows, I guess. Like, Farscape is just so, like, it does suffer a little bit from like 90s show isms, but the creativity in that, the Muppetry, literally like the Muppets, the character, it's a lot of fun. You just finished season 1 of, oh, nice. Because I found it on Prime and I was like, oh, I gotta rewatch it. And it's like one of those shows where, like, out of the season, like, you know, you get those like kind of self-contained episodes that are clearly like, we ran out of budget, we needed another episode, throw in this random stuff, and some of them are not super good. Like, there was one that I kind of vaguely remembered where I was like, oh yeah, they're going through the jump spacer or starburst. The ship splits into like red, yellow, and blue or whatever, and it's like, this is totally unscientific and stupid, but I liked it. Even those model episodes for the most part are good. Like, I think in season 1 there were maybe like, oh, this guy named Fluffykins is trying to pirate me, really? There were maybe like 2 episodes that I thought were like, whatever. The rest of it's pretty good. And then at times it goes into greatness. And then from what I remember watching it before is that season 2 I'm gonna like even more. Really, until you get, what's his name? Scorpius. Once Scorpius enters the picture, that's where things become a lot more interesting. Scorpius and Ben Browder, their interactions are my favorite part of that show. His peak episode, yeah, exactly, right? I remember like the season 2 finale, I like jaw dropping, right? And it's like to me, like that's like on par with like the best of both worlds. And just the characters too. Like, it's funny because like, yeah, there is some derivative stuff. Like, there was one episode that was basically like, again, it was one of those like random episodes. It was like The Thing, where it's like, oh, there's like a space virus and it moves from host to host, so you don't know who the thing is, who's the virus, who's got the virus. It's moved from this character to that character. Like, obviously, it's like someone's just like, okay, let's just do The Thing, but with these characters. Like, still a good episode, but not as like, you know, creative. But then as you go, oh, there's a Dead Star system. Dead Star's workshop, Dead Star Industrial Dynamics, Dead Star Mining Facility, Dead Star Hub Alpha. Damn, you've really built this place out. And Dead Star Enterprise. Damn!
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay. Dead Star is not leaving useless outposts everywhere like I have. But yeah, Farscape, yeah, if you haven't seen it, and one thing I love too is that they actually finished it, and they did like a movie or whatever. I don't remember the movie. Like, the movie felt like a really nice way to cap off the show. I don't think it was like, I would say, like, you know, like, don't watch the movie, like, don't pull a Serenity, watch Serenity and then watch Firefly kind of thing, which is what I did with, which is why I think I never loved Firefly as much as I feel like I should have, because I watched Serenity first and was like, what the fuck? But yeah, don't watch the Farscape movie. You have to grow with the characters to really appreciate the closure that the movie brings. But the fact that it got that movie was great, because that episode leads into the first appearance of Scorpion the next episode after Aaron got stabbed. Oh yeah, that's at the end of season 1, right? Well, that's the season 1 finale is great because they bring back Jelena. We introduce Scorpius, and Scorpius's introduction is so amazing. And then we get Talon, which becomes a bigger point in season 2. The shake up with Krace. It's just one of those things where, man, it's just like my favorite part of it is oh man, I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't watched it, but let's just say like how can I put this where like people would understand, but other people won't. Okay, the show has a main character, and let's just say at one point it gets 2 main characters. Okay, like and there's like 2 storylines going on. And if you saw the show, you know exactly what I'm talking about, but that won't spoil it for other people. And that whole resolution, oh my god. And then the aftermath of that was so cool. Like, that to me was when the show peaked, where I was like, wow, this is like next level. Like, this should be on the level. It's basically Star Wars, you know? It's Star Wars meets Star Trek meets, you know, Buck Rogers in the 21st century. Heartbreaking. Oh god. Oh god. And then it's like, and then how do you get past that? And it's like, oh my god, that's such an interesting concept, right? Again, I don't want to spoil anything. Yeah, it's heartbreaking, but it's awesome. And then the aftermath and how they deal with it, the consequences of it are incredible. Like, the show just had a lot of chutzpah, you know? And it wasn't shy to be a little edgy, to be a little bit like, there was definitely a lot of weird overt sexual alien stuff, especially with Jonna. So where it gets a little awkward. But yeah, man, it's like, honestly, it should be up there with like Star Wars and Star Trek, but it's just, oh yeah, Dargo. Dargo is basically like if Worf was a teddy bear, right? If Worf was just like I mean, Worf is kind of a teddy bear in a way, right? But it's like, yeah, like Dargo is just like amazing. And but okay, my favorite character is Rigel. Obviously, Rigel, John Crichton, Aaron Soon, they're all great, man. And he actually wins his fights on like Worf, and people aren't always shutting him down. Like, occasionally, like there was one episode where it's like, yeah, he came up with a good idea, and then Zan or whatever was like, it was actually in the when it's like Aaron was dying or whatever, and it's like, doesn't the ship have filters? And she's like, God damn, Dargo. That's what I love, is like the character growth, right? It's like they're all like, you know, like warriors or whatever, and then like Erin's like a warrior all her life, and she starts learning like science shit. Gets really excited about that. There's just so much to love about that show and that universe, and it boggles my mind that it isn't as big as Star Wars or as big as Star Trek. But I highly recommend it. Okay, I just want to show you all Spatula City, and then we'll go complete that thing, and then I shall be off to conjure up myself a dinner. I'm a food wizard. That's what it is, Lude. That's what it is. I'm a food wizard. But I gotta show this thing off, you know? Like, this is the biggest thing I've built so far, and it was not a pretty task. Wait, Stargate did a Farscape parody bit? Oh wait, was that when like because like Ben Browder replaced Richard Dean Anderson, and then Claudia Black came on the show, and I was like, oh my god, it's Farscape again. No, those two have great chemistry. Like Claudia Black and Ben Browder. No, Firefly. Let's look at this. Now, weirdly enough, my station isn't spinning. I don't know if that is just like they don't do that until they're active, but here you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Spatula City. Is that a glitch or whatever? Like, should it spin? The other one was spinning. Is it maybe just like spinning very slowly? Let me just stop for a second. No, it's like dead in the water. Did somebody forget to press the on button? I mean, what if I turn off the rotation up there? No, I'm not spinning with it.
Correction enabled.
Did you hear a sound there? It sounded really creepy. Okay, I do want to actually I'll just talk to you very briefly. Very, very briefly. Now, one thing I noticed is, yeah, like there's like scaffolding on the mail slots, because this is the first time I've done a Coriolis. I'm like, oh, that's cool. There's like extra scaffolding. Here's the inside. Okay, where do I park? Kind of, you know, olive green. No big deal. So if you build pirate bases around the same body, will that get a pirate economy? Well, I think the pirate economy just is contraband. I think like, the pirate stations I've had, they sell like onion head and liquor Like, I've got a few pirate outposts. I don't know if a pirate economy is, like, going to be desirable. I think it's like you have that one pirate base off to the side that's just like... Oh, yeah, Lex. See, Lex is one of those things where, like, I watched it early on, and I was like, oh, wow, okay, like, you got this, like, hot chick with the blue hair, Stanley Tweedle, the talking head, you got, like, the goofy characters, it feels kind of Star Wars-y, and then it was, like, deliciously dark, but then, like, man, the effects did not hold up. Like, if you try to rewatch Lex, like, that's a tough one. Look at that, welcome to Specialist City, on the wall!
No gravity. Magnetic contact active.
Where do we go? This way. Yes, it will get Black Market. Oh, yeah, Black Market. On the main station. Oh, you mean like, so like if you had two pirate installations or whatever with the main station, yeah, it'll get like a Black Market and pirate booty. So technically this should still be like an empty concourse, right? I still haven't been on... I think, oh no, I did actually visit Dead Star's empty concourse for his asteroid base though. I love these empty concourses. It's eerie. Well, thank God there's no outposts like flipping through there. Spider the city. Oh, Jesus. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
I always surprise you, don't I?
You're coming in with like a weird robot voice. You sound like an AI. You're like ChatGPT after a bad night.
Oh, yeah, that was all that very glitchy station you were in. The two stations combined.
Yeah. It's like,
Man,
it's like two stations and two installations. So
that's very strange.
Oh yeah, that's.
I'm sure F Devil does that up pretty quick.
Well, hopefully no one tells them. Shh. Don't tell anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder if the builder of that place is like delighted about that and doesn't want it to change, or if they're like, I put so much effort into hauling this stuff and I can't even dock with my damn station. Like, I would be like amazed. I'm like, oh yeah. Let's do this in every system. I think some people would.
Yeah. I'm just mining at the moment. It's very boring.
It can be relaxing, but yeah, it's that's the best. If I just, it's like describe the one emotion that goes with mining: boredom.
Yeah.
The Matrix has them. Okay, let me go over here. So wait. You are having issues with a T3 bug. If your station is incomplete, if it stays incomplete for 3 Thursdays, you have to put in a ticket. Oh. Well, this one literally just came online like yesterday or even this morning. I can't remember when I finished it, but like, yeah, this one is still probably in the rightful under construction phase. It's just weird that it's not spinning. Like, I expected it to be like empty, just not. I thought it'd spin. Ooh, dark wheel. Okay, let's head to the place where we can hand in our goodies. Where are you mining for? You're mining for power play merits? Where you go, Space Time? You're mining for power play merits?
Oh yeah, I'm mining for merits. Oh, but I was typing. Yep, I am mining for merits.
Yeah, I don't think I was doing it properly, and I was like, I was doing it where it's like I was like, if you take them to the wrong system, they don't count as mine goods. They count as like just trade stuff. So it'll be like the same as buying them from a station.
Yeah, I've had 2 attempts at it and failed both times, so I ended up resorting to the master of it, Tropic 1 Eddie Pickle 96.
Good old Eddie
What a name! Yeah, I had to ask him about it, so he told me where to go.
Yeah, it's like you want to. Oh, is it? Scott's saying the station have a 100% economy. If you have pirate ports, you get 100% black market economy. If you have one agriculture, one pirate base, you get 50%. Okay, so basically, like every time you add a new thing, the whole system splits, or is it just more around that station?
I've claimed my second system, spatula.
Nice.
Yes.
In the world.
Yeah.
Is
I'm
it
just doing mining at the moment,
Did
so
you-
I've only got
Is your second system like close to your first system, or are you just like going wherever?
well, I wanted them to be close, but there's no good systems near my first one. All the other ones near it are taken, and the ones that are available are just rubbish. So I have one at the top of the bubble, and then I have one at the top right of the bubble, and then my other ones. My second one is kind of like across on the other side of the bubble, if you know what I mean.
Right.
So I have one at the top right, and then my second one's at the top left, which is going to be like an industrial one. So yeah. Because my first one's got a bunch of people in it, high population, and then this one's going to be industrial, and I'm going to have a third one, which is going to be all scientific. It's going to have a bunch of, sciencey things in it.
It's weird because like the sciencey stuff is all like high tech economy, and then I guess like what you want with a high tech economy is like outfitting, and stuff like that, right? Like, but I'm like I don't think we know yet like what affects outfitting in shipyards, like. It's like I know a little bit more about commodities or whatever, but and what Scott's saying, he says anything below 50% you only get basic goods for each economy. Yeah, I saw Necken posted some video and he was saying something like if you put like a refinery and a manufacturing thing at the same planet that your station is, it will have a 50% economy, and you'll get half of these goods and half of these goods. If it's all refinery, then you'll get double the amount of goods, right? So the quantities in market. But then as soon as you put in, let's say, a third element, so if you like made an agriculture thing, then like each of those previous stations goes down to 35, but it's like as soon as it drops below 50%, it cuts out like all the good commodities. Like it cuts out like a large amount of stuff. So like, yeah, like the idea is like, it's probably best to think about like each system as like this and that, and then just don't build anything else. Which I've already fucked up in my first couple systems where I built like agriculture, high tech, and industrial. Why not? Let's diversify. We'll have everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna have like different systems for different states, you know?
Yeah.
One industrial, one scientific, etc.
Yeah. Your second quality system, Valor saying was hold on. The economy of the port takes on the status of all space and ground sediments around that planet moon. Okay, so that includes the space hubs as well, or whatever. Okay. If the station slot is 0. But only if you build the station in slot 0. Okay. Yeah.
And I also prefer like the small systems, so not ones with say 700 gas giants like the system your spatula city is in. That's quite a big one, isn't it?
It's like medium. It's got basically like 3 gas giants, and then like one of the gas giants is a really cool moon, and then there's the
because I prefer the small ones. For example, the one that I've claimed is pretty small and compact. How I like it. So, for example, it has 1 asteroid belt and 7 landable planets.
Okay.
And you can get 1 planetary base on each. So that's very compact. That's how I like it.
It's compact, but I think when you think about it too, it's like if you want to build a tier 3 thing down the road, then like you need like 6 tier 3 points, and you get like 1 or 2 tier 3 points for each tier 2 thing that you build. But in order to build a tier 2 thing, you need to build 1 to 2 tier 1 things, so that you can't actually like run out of like if you filled up all the ground bases with like each with a tier 1 kind of thing, like you actually might be like, oh shit, I can't make a tier 3 thing because I can't get enough build points in that system. That part is very confusing still to me. That's why I really don't focus too much on like building out. But I think you want to have like larger amounts of things that you can build. I don't know whether it's like it matters whether they're in space or not, but I know that there are some things that you can build on the ground that it doesn't seem to have a space equivalent for, and vice versa. Like there's no pirate base for the ground. You can't build a pirate installation on the land. Like there's no, just it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Do we know how much the planet type and its attribute specs is? Well, I can say that like I built an outpost around a HMC world, and immediately, like literally, like as soon as it was live, it had a commodity market with like HE fabricators and land skimmers and all that sort of stuff. So I think like the planet type does affect the market, even if it's not, you can't build stuff on it. Like it'll still influence like the commodities. So I think like when people are building around ice worlds, which are the most common ones, that's where it's just like bio waste or like water, right? We just don't know what percent it does. And like I can imagine like ice worlds are going to be less to build. Like you probably shit, hold on. I don't have my other ships here, do I? I'm like, no, I can't dock with this damn station now because I'm in a Type 9 and it's going to have medium-only slots, but we can go see it. Beach Survey. Is that what we decided to name it? Okay, actually, where can I go? No, like, where can I go buy a ship? I'd have to jump all the way back to my carrier. But yeah, so I think like planets obviously do impact like what you can find in the commodities as well as like the station type. Like some of them have their own economies. I think that's only the colony type that like has to change based on like what's around it, right? So if you build like an Orbis station, that's like agnostic. Whereas this one, like I built a military one here.
I'm building one of them.
You building one?
I'm building an Orbis. It's a bit expensive to say the least on commodities.
Oh yeah, no, sorry, I meant Coriolis. The Orbis ones, I'm like, oh god. I looked at the actual thing and I was like, no.
50,000, yeah, it's the build I'm doing in my HQ system.
Yeah. What about planet materials, bio features? I was curious, like, okay, like this planet has all these different materials, right? And it might have like like this one might have biologies or whatever, biologicals. So it's like, does that have any impact? Like, if it has biologicals, does that give you an agriculture boost? No one's done the science yet. Nobody knows. Or settlement quality. Yeah, I wonder what settlements do. The what?
Okay, so I'm gonna drop that system. Drop out of.
Yeah, no worries. I was just about to close out the stream anyway. We're good to see you, man.
Probably do some mining. So, I'll see you later. Have a good stream.
Yes, thank you.
And I'll see you later.
Enjoy. So then we can check out this new station in all of its glory. What a beaut. Actually, I like the military ones. They're like nice, simple, neat, squarish kind of stations, but they're cool. The area seems to only affect if you can make that item. Oh, maybe. So now that we've got this system locked down, it's like, where do we go next? I found a system down here that, again, I think it just has like a water world or something. And it's kind of neat. I like the star. Nice and bright. It's got a cool looking planet there. Water world. So maybe that might be the goal. Of course, this is now, let's see, 28 light years, so we'd have to find another sort of jump system. So maybe we'll, oh no, we can't go there. That's too far. Too far. Honestly, the jump range, like the colonization range, feels super limited. And you do get to these areas of space where it's like, yeah, like there aren't really that many options. Like if I got, you know, one system, I could block off like anyone else who was trying to come from this direction until I finish that, right? Which could be strategic, right? I'm worried about this guy. What's he doing? Where's he going? What's he trying to go for? Is he gonna take my shit? The other thing I was thinking was like maybe going up by Polaris, where I actually noticed there is like a little community forming. So there's actually already quite a bunch of dudes out here. So someone's already like basically where did they daisy chain from? I guess from down. You can. I love how you can like follow it back and see like, oh god, yeah, it goes all the way like this, right? Why do I have this bookmarked? This would be within range of something else. I could go colonize this, whatever this is. Why do I care about this? Why is this bookmarked? You know what? It's like sometimes you just accidentally bookmark stuff. But maybe there's actually something here. Who knows? Do I have first footfall something here? I mean, it's like, it's not going to give us like any cool systems, right? Like, but yeah, in theory, like, yeah, you could go. Why did I bookmark this? I'll have to go check that out later. Yeah, most of the cool systems, if they've got something cool in them, it's not gonna let you see that little X there. That means you cannot colonize. But yeah, I mean, again, there's like so much stuff that's now. Yeah, we'll go out here. What do I have for why does Ferrati ring a bell? I guess people might have just like gone from Urbigo and then just made that beeline right up to Polaris. But yeah, I mean, lots of places to build in that bookmark system. Which one? The one I was looking at there? I can't remember which one it was. Oh, this one. I guess it's decent. I mean, they're mostly like 2 planets. I mean, I probably bookmarked it just because I'm like, haha, look at that guy, right? But you never know. Sometimes these old bookmarks, it's like, it could have just literally been like an accident. Maybe it was for some lore purposes. Maybe there's a listening post there or something. But yeah, people are already in the Witchhead Nebula as well. So I was thinking, like, you know, okay, like, I strung a bunch in there. I got Dangus there. I switched the squadron over. So, like, I could go get Dangus in the Witchhead Nebula if I wanted to just expand from one of these places, right? You could just literally, I don't know if you can, but... Oh, wait, was it the Witchhead or was it the... Which was the nebula that they were gunning towards? Was it Colsac? There it is, yeah. Colsac Nebula. This is where Stargoid's group went. Which, that's cool. That's a nice little, actually, like, stopping off point if you were going to head towards this area. Which one of these days I want to... and so, you know, we're kind of like... Our sort of stuff is kind of like you can see here, like, we're heading off in a way that could be like, you know, if you want to go to the California Nebula and just kind of like skip around this area, which could be getting into permit lock stuff, or if you're going out to Hellport, which is like, where the hell is it? Where's Hellport? Is it that one? No. It's not in the bubble. Is this another one where it's like it won't direct you to the actual system where Hellport is? That's weird. X means the Thargoid system. Well, it doesn't mean that it's going to be a Thargoid system. Say this to be polite. If you're not going to use it, please don't waste it. Or if you are not going to use it, please don't waste it. It doesn't mean it's a Thargoid system. It could be Guardian systems. It could be a system that has a lore beacon, right? Like I definitely think it's a little bit cheese because, like, in a sense, like, it's like, oh, here's a random place I've never been. Why is this important, right? It just means that you can't colonize there, right? They might have disabled some systems. Like, how many jumps would that be? 14 jumps. I'm not gonna do it right now because I need to take a break. But I don't know. Who knows? Could be fun to do. Just like going exploring and looking for those little red X's and then figuring out, oh, is it Beacon? Is it Inra Base? Is it Thargoid? Is it Guardian? What's going on there? Is it some secret? Is it Raxla? Please let it be Raxla. Alright, but with that, I am going to log off here. I gotta do some stretches for the neck. This little 3 hours of trading and looking at goofy stations is already... I gotta rub on the pain cream now. I'm gonna cream myself all over my... Oh god, that sounds terrible. Anyway, tune in next week. I'll aim to do next Saturday as well. But I will be probably around doing some more colony stuff through the week. So if you see me in game, say hi. And with that, I will say goodbye. I'll stay for everyone.